All right, I think it's time. Let us begin. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Yo?
All right, we are live. Oh, also,
Oh, hello.
first, right off the bat, White Hellfire. Thank you for the follow, Wolfton Workshop. Also, Slept Near You, Mad. Thanks for gifting.
Oh, Flip, you're going
thanks
crazy
for the
today.
sub.
Absolute mad lad. Absolute mad lad. Also, real quick, something I need to do is I need to set a audio change for the alert so that it does not interrupt the game, but I still am appreciated, and you'll still see a little pop up. So here we go. Control audio from OBS. We'll do that, and welcome everybody. This is the second session of Nechronica. I'm very excited about this. I've been wanting. I love this game so much, and I know how to play it now a bit better. I've been coached.
You're learning.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we have been unable to locate Commissar Azra, so she might be popping up mid-game, so just letting you guys know in advance. Hey, Dusk Boom, hello. It's me, How. So what we will do is from left to right, everyone introduce yourselves as VTubers first before we do anything character, the art of acting-ish or whatever. So we'll start with Mona.
Hello, I am Mona. I'm a sleepy demon office lady who was kicked out of hell. I may not be the boss, but I can be your boss.
Yeah. Kind of head for erectile dysfunction. Let's go. my boner died. Let's go.
Let's go. A lot of things will die here today, probably.
That's the plan. All right, Miwa.
Hello, guys. My name is Miwa. I stream in Russian and English. I do variety games. I like streaming. I like trying out new games on stream. Sometimes I also do mahjong. And yeah, nice to meet you. My mic today might be a bit scuffed, but at least you'll be able to hear what I say.
Yeah. So real quick before we move on to Cecilia, I want to thank Oedipus Reps. They are I believe they're the artist, or at least the courier of this "Dare You Enter My Alchemical Realm." So I have to shout them out because I love it. I love that so much. All right, so Cecilia, introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Cecilia. I'm a Cyclops princess from the Netherworld, and I mostly do art streams right now. I try to play games, but I'm very bad at them. Extremely bad.
That's the spirit.
Getting better.
It be like that. I feel it. It's the streamer debuff. Like once you hit go on OBS Ninja, the brain just like part of your like frontal cortex is just like.
Yeah, I'm pretty epic off stream, but no, I don't catch any of those moments.
It's difficult to concentrate on both, I have to say.
And then if you do not know me by now, I am Halbernacht the Elf. I run many niche tabletop role-playing games like this, and also I paint a variety of Warhammer figures. Specifically of the Skaven and Nurgle varieties. Technically I have some Space Marines, but we don't worry about that. The Neck Boys are in. Yeah. Welcome. Many. Also, if you see like Rakaris or Slepnir or many other wonderful people in chat, they are from the Nechronica community and helped translate this fucking game. So we could not do anything without all of you. So like, seriously, big appreciation.
Big brain.
I will also say up front, for anyone from there coming in, I have learned my mistakes from combat. I cannot guarantee I won't work up other rules, but combat should be fine, ? So let's go.
He will do his best.
I'll do my best. That's all I can do. All right. So what we're gonna do is begin to introduce the characters one by one, and we'll go in sort of like reverse order that they appeared. So everyone's sort of just like asleep, and they're kind of like half dead, half alive, zombified dreams. All right, Cecilia, what does Pirou dream of based on her memory of the world after death? If you need me to add stuff to ease that, let me know. If not, go nuts.
Nuts. Like of my past life, or just like
the little memories you have of the past life, yeah.
I have. Well, I wrote down a little bio. Just being surrounded by a big group of people. that she wants to that she has like feelings of protection for. She has vague memories of performing and just um, especially with those people, and that's what she dreams about. Especially just like being on stage, being in front of people.
Very good.
Is
Very
that
good. No,
okay?
that's perfect. That's perfect. So imagine this is kind of like a recurring nightmare you have all the time, of being on stage and like everything's looking good and just like the feeling of your life just like suddenly being cut short and just like a kind of
Yeah, and all
nightmare
those
hellscape.
people like not being able to find them, not being able to protect them.
Indeed, indeed. So all this chaos in your zombified brain just goes on and on and on, and then uh, you go ahead and you wake up, and you're in the room that you and the rest of these sort of field dolls share. It's a abandoned little corner of an even more abandoned sewer complex. The walls are kind of dingy and damp, covered with just kind of algae growth and just kind of faded away graffiti. Altogether, you and your sister sleep on rusted bunk beds, and you wake up first. So describe what Pirou looks like to everybody.
Pirou is a little clown, a little harlequin. She has a sickly, like green skin, and it's kind of stitched together. She, of course, has her clown makeup on, her little clown outfit, with a big jester hat. Um, she's got a very wide smile, and when she smiles, she has big fangs, big yellowed fangs. She doesn't look as creepy as she gets like when she's in battle and she's ready to just tear people apart.
Fuck yeah. Sounds legit. Sounds legit. And then next, Raiya, describe your kind of like the memories you have as you dream.
So first of all, it's Raiya.
Raiya. Oh, my bad. Right.
It's fine. So when I dream, I see a lot of people die, and I think I'm also killing people. It feels like a battlefield. I don't remember any of them really, not who I killed or who kills those people who seem important to me. But I try to deliver swift death to those who I kill. Um, yeah. I remember I suffered a lot during death, I think. But I cannot recall what really happened.
Sounds good. So as you dream those kind of memories, those last moments, they're just kind of jumbled and incomprehensible in your rotted zombie brain.
I feel anger though.
Oh, all the anger is definitely there. It's never not there. And then you wake up from your sleep, and you see Pirou out and about. And describe us what Raiya looks like.
She's a very skinny girl. She has a lot of bruises on her, which she retained apparently after death. She has long white hair, pale eyes, and she always has her rifle with her.
Sounds good.
She's kind of expressionless, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense. It's kind of hard to smile when like your face is kind of zombified partially.
Yeah, so I think so.
It'd be like that. All right. So then our last player, Mona, describe Emiko's kind of like only her memories as she dreams.
His memory of leaving somewhere, going to some place that she'd consider home. She remembers walking down what she believes to be a street, maybe an old road, until she's caught. She feels the hand of somebody on her shoulder, and she's pulled into an alleyway. It's usually where the nightmare ends.
And then right as you feel your body yanked into the alleyway, you wake up. And describe what Emiko looks like.
She looks like a tall Kuchisake Onna girl. She's got basically a smile from ear to ear. She's got an odd shimmer to her skin. Almost, it looks like a thin layer of flesh over a shell. She doesn't seem to have any other noticeable marks to her body outside of just her face. The smile from ear to ear.
Sounds good, sounds good. So as the three of you wake up, you notice that your sister Kirana seems to be missing, but other than that, it's not a particularly unusual morning, night. It's kind of hard to tell in the sewers that you call home. You always sleep somewhat close to your master, the necromancer, which you have not seen in some time. Usually, this strange being, which I'm being very vague about until you guys actually see them, tends to manage what's left of the functioning sewer system in this old abandoned city where the setting takes place. So you guys are all up. You can kind of interact with each other. You can go exploring out into the sewers to see some of your other. You also know you're not alone. You have three other sisters, or three other sisters. One of them just refers to herself as the father's tool. The other taskmaster will kind of leads a crew that maintains this facility. And then Nessie, a very strange doll that mostly swims about in the sewers, just not really doing much of anything as far as you can tell. You don't really know quite what Nessie's purpose is, and you have a feeling that Nessie doesn't either. If there's any of those three you wish to kind of seek out.
Yeah, where are our sisters?
All right, so kind of guys, you all leave your room and kind of just go into the empty tunnels, and like since you're all dolls, you don't really quite know how long this place has been sort of abandoned. Honestly, a lot of the sewage has kind of dried up, and the water is actually probably clearer than you would expect it to be. There's not a lot of oh, Kel, thank you for the raid, everyone. Thank you. Welcome. You guys came just in time for Nechronica tonight. Stepping into my magical realm. Oh, that is appropriate as fuck.
Readers?
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right, get comfortable, strap right in, because we're telling a story about one shotty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. I'll probably what we'll be doing is in breaks. I will further announce follows because I've been seeing a couple of people. I don't want to interrupt the flow too much. Also, yeah, mic survey. Does everyone sound good? Everyone, just real quick. I'm just gonna go Right. Oh, that was a mistake. Mona, say something real quick.
Something?
All right, now Miwa.
Something?
All right, Cecilia.
Something.
So if we need to adjust anything, let us know. What mics? You fucking nerds. All right, let's get back. So you all are kind of like walking through the abandoned sewers, and you just see like a ripple from the water, and a surprisingly human face pops up when you guys are walking by. It's currently right now it's just a floating, like the you see just like a cloud of sort of just like dirty matted hair that you can't even tell what the original color is, and now it's kind of got this like algae green to it, and this like the smiling face of a girl looks back at you. Oh, hi everybody. How's it going?
How long has this been here?
You recognize that as your sister Nessie, actually.
Ah.
Nessie sounds like a little cutie. I kind of want to get down. Is she? Wait, hold on. Where are we? Are we gazing down upon her?
Yes, you guys are kind of like on a walkway of stone that's sort of held together, and you guys are looking into the water, which, like I said, it's cleaner than a sewer would normally be, but the water is still kind of like that like dirty lake water sheen to it, if that makes any sense. Like it's not filled with shit. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's like dirty and cloudy from dirt. To give you an idea, she's like, "Oh hi, Pirou," and then like the head kind of pushes out of the water, and it keeps on going on this like weird biomechanical neck that's just like bunches of interlocking vertebrae. As she kind of leans up and then stretches the rest of her body out, which the best way I can describe. Imagine if you like took a dolphin, you removed all the bones and innards, and you shoved like a car chassis in there.
Oh
so
my
it's just
god!
Like it's just like flippers and flesh, just kind of like very lumpily pushed over metal. As she beaches, Nessie is much taller than all three of you combined, but you can't, as far as you can tell, there's no like combativeness to her. I see
can-
you're all up and early.
Yes, and I can do that too. I want to stretch my arms. I'm going to stretch my arms, and I'm giving Nessie a big old hug.
Aw, I love my sisters as she just like wraps her neck around all three of you and like pulls you
Oh
close.
no. I look at her with a blank expression and I ask, "Where did father go?"
Oh, Father's where he usually is, but I think Father's tool was looking for you all. And it's also a little uncomfortable to Raiya, because like the thing that bothers you most about Nessie is that like you see a familiar like smile to her, like around particularly of the lips and teeth. It's always kind of
Always feel
reminded you of
uncomfortable
something.
when I look at her.
Yeah, and you never really quite know why. She's like, "Oh, they're looking for you, but oh, I forgot." Just
Where can we
yeah.
find them? I want to meet all of my sisters. I
Could
want to see
you-
them.
Nessie, could you please move away from Emiko and Pirou?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you get
They're
uncomfortable.
fragile.
And she just kind of like retracts her neck away to kind of like let you three go. Well, I didn't mean to bother any of you. If you want, if you want a lift, you can get on my back. As she just kind of like beaches the rest of her back, and it is weirdly flat. Should not be this flat, but it is. You can basically use her as a raft.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I take front helm, sailor of the SS Nessie.
Oh yeah, I can show the character images. Hold on, let me do that. Boop. I'll have to do some moving around. Let's zoom out a bit. But here's sort of the portraits everyone has used for their. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll scoot these over. So up top we have Kurana, who is currently MIA. Then we got Emiko with her big old mouth. We got Raiya, drawn by Miwa actually, and then we got Check on the front page, and then we have Pirou, who was also drawn by Cecilia. So we got some talented artists among us, which is really cool. These are the character portraits to give you an idea. Kami based Kurana very much on Chaika, so that's why that image was chosen. All right, so you guys get on Nessie's back, and you go on you guys go on a scenic ride. I'm gonna say, everyone, give me a conversation check.
Okay.
Just because you had an
Let's
interaction with
go.
your, I would say Nessie out of all your sisters is the one that's like especially
That's
soothing.
1d10.
Yep, this would be 1d10. Also, if you go to your sheet directly, I believe there's a conversation button. If you just want to
Let
just hit
me
that.
see. I am on my sheet. Oh, conversation. I see. Cool.
All right,
There we
all
go.
right. So we just need from Pirou.
Hmm.
All right, so
Mhm.
all right. So this is pretty good. This is actually very thematic. So Emiko and Pirou, remove 1 point from your madness gauges as the soothing embrace of Nessie warms your cold dead hearts. But once again, Raiya is still kind of sees something unsettling in her that the rest of you just can't quite. Oh, also, apparently, Pirou is the perfect combination of cute and unsettling. So, April's job.
Should I add madness then?
Oh no, you just don't remove any.
Okay.
You just don't get.
one. Where is our madness in the thing?
You can go to your gauges, like your madness gauges, and just unclick a dot.
Oh, okay.
Madness gauges.
Yeah. Ahoy, tactical Oni. Hello.
Are those just red dots by the names? Or?
Yep. Those are the red dots. So you can just click one of the existing red dots and it'll vanish.
Wait, the ones next to all the names?
Just one, and also to.
Yeah, but there's like 3 next to each.
Yeah. You for this you just remove 1 dot right now.
Yeah, well, I don't, but
You don't. Yeah. Welcome, Hersomniac. Hello. So yeah, once you remove your dots,
hello, Arsomania.
so you guys go on the scenic Nessie paddle ride. She is faster than you expect, and you kind of like look down behind you and realize that's because she has like a boat motor.
Oh man.
like secretly underneath. So a lot of her flipper splashing isn't actually swimming; it's just kind of for show, and it's mostly just like everything underneath that lets her kind of move around.
Love the performance of it all. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very happy. You're still, once again, most of the sisters you kind of understand their purpose. And you're actually like very uncertain why Nessie was made, like to the point where you kind of wonder if like Nessie was like a rough draft. But so as you kind of putter about, you begin to see kind of more beings that you share your kind of the sewers with. In addition to dolls, there are several just like machines that are kind of operating, making sure that the pipes are still working, removing debris. And all of these machines are very strange because they're like not quite robotic. Like they look like at one point they might have been used for something else. Like they kind of have like a loose robotic frame, but there's just like, the best way I could describe is haphazard meat. Just kind
And we
of
don't know
stapled
what
to
their
it.
purpose is.
You do actually know the purpose. The meat's purpose. You don't know what's going on with the meat. You wonder if it's
Or
just
the
like
machine.
a byproduct. But the machines, these probably were at one point soldiers, but now they just kind of maintain things and kind of guide. There's like dozens of these, just kind of keeping this abandoned sewer slightly less abandoned than you'd expect. And
Can Nessie help us battle? Could I invite her along?
you have a feeling that Nessie probably can't leave the water.
I see.
She's
We
just
need
floating.
to-
She's
Wow, what a
Harmony.
useless piece of junk.
oh, poor Nessie. Nessie's trying her best. So
Nessie, I give Nessie a smooch. I'm so
Aw.
sorry.
Yeah,
Ness,
pet Nessie.
Nessie gives you a smooch back. The thing is, her neck is long enough that she can just like loop it all the way back around and like kind of like smooch you on the forehead back, like without even changing direction.
Unsettling and cute.
Can I roll a die for how I feel about Nessie?
It's up to you how you feel about
Yeah,
Nessie.
I would. Oh, it's up to me. Okay.
Yeah.
While
So
we're
where are we
talking,
headed to?
Oh, I'm trying to find our other sister. Oh, hey, Taskmaster, do you know where Father's tool is? And like you see surrounded by a lot of these robot frames, these meat robot frames, is your sister Taskmaster. Lovingly named because instead of arms, she has two just kind of like organic meat whips that she uses just to whip these robots into shape as she directs them. It's like, whoosh, go over here, fix that pipe. Whoosh, go over here. I don't want to step in this puddle, and like one will just like fall over and she'll just step on it. And like the rest of her is like, she's barely flesh from the neck down other than like her bio whips. She's like, oh, there you are, sisters. She's
Oh, hello.
I'm gonna
stares
wave
back
at her.
Hello.
Hi, Taskmaster. You can see Taskmaster audibly get frustrated. He's like, have you still not found your purpose yet? No, just cruising. What do the rest of you want? I have work to do. You know, Taskmaster's not the nicest sister you have.
Oh, is that her work, or she just chooses to do that?
It's kind of her job. The meat robots aren't smart enough on their own to actively do anything, so she kind of whips them into shape and takes great pleasure from that. You know, like if you talk to her about work, that's her like one excitement point.
Can I help her whip? I also have bending. I have stretchy arms.
If you want, if you want to, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I might as well.
All right,
Keep these people in shape.
give me an action roll. Just like roll me a d10.
Okay. Oh, if I press the action thing, will it do it?
It'll do it automatically, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you whip at them, and like you can tell you're like trying to be like dominating and like make the robots do stuff, but you're mostly just breaking them. You don't quite have the finesse. Like it's not about damage. It's about inflicting order on them. And Taskmaster gets visibly upset. She's like, "No, stop this! You're not ready for me."
I'm just trying to help. I'm having fun.
What are you all doing here anyway? Why are you wasting my time?
Here to find our sisters and to meet them. Father's tool.
Oh, you're looking for her, of course. Of course, she was looking for you. Go up ahead. She's farther along. She's closer to father. She's about to get plugged in right now.
Plugged in.
In.
Ahoy! Oh, hey, Shock. Hello. Ahoy, everybody. Ahoy.
Hello, Shock.
So go ahead.
Hey,
so
Shock.
so Nessie's like, I'll go. Bye. And you guys just kind of putter along once more, and then eventually you see her wandering the corridors. Your last sister, the father's tool. Named that
Oh,
way
we're
because
finally seeing
she
her.
doesn't consider herself to even have a name or be worthy. She just sees herself as an extension for your father. Father's tool. Now you get a good look at her. She's just kind of moving up and down, looking everywhere for all of you. And as you kind of get in, you can get a good look at her now. She's got pale skin to the point where it's semi-translucent. Brackish blood, tangled wires. You can see everything underneath, like her thin skin. Strapped to her frame are just these like two mechanical arms filled with surgeon's implements. And the most striking feature, though, even more so than the arms, is that when she turns her head, you see a massive jack there, almost like imagine a stereo headphone jack, but like
Ooh.
almost the entire size of the back of her skull.
That must be where she plugs in.
Can I tap her on the shoulder and ask her what where she's headed to?
Yep. So if you want to go up, Nessie's like, I'll be the stairs, and she just kind of unfurls her neck and rest it gently on top so you can be back on the platforms once more and not in the water. It's
Yeah, I try
okay.
to step as little as possible on the neck, but I cannot avoid it entirely.
Yes. It doesn't hurt. Don't be shy. I don't feel pain anyway.
I'm still gonna give Nessie a pat once I get off.
Aw.
Yeah, I think Nessie's gonna need another hug from me, and I tearfully wave goodbye.
Bye, everybody. You just see her head retracts till it's like connected to her body, and then she just goes underwater, and you don't quite know where she's going. You also don't really quite know how deep the sewers are these days, so it's kind of wondering. It's kind of confusing what's going on there. But Nessie's enjoying herself.
But we found Father's tool.
You did find it. So Father's tool looks back at you, and she's like, "Oh, there you are. Father, he was looking for all of you. There's an important task that must be done."
What task is that?
Oh, I dare not speak it. I must be there to let Father speak through me. Come, let's go to him. She just kind of like waves her hands to follow her as she just kind of like happily skips. Though you notice that like the kind of like chassis is bolted onto her means that as she skips, she kind of wobbles and has to like steady herself a couple of times. She's not made for skips, but she skips anyway.
I
So
love
we
the
follow her.
enthusiasm. Yes, skip after her.
Yes, everyone's
I follow behind both of you, just looking over.
the three of you just skipping together. La 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 la.
I refuse to skip. I
Sol-
take big strides instead.
Soldiers don't skip. All right. So you at last enter your father's chamber. If you were, say, maybe a human in more modern times, you might recognize this as sort of like a control room area, maybe where the sewers were managed here. But things have definitely changed. Inside this room, cramped like wall to wall, are just monitors of machines, sputtering with different colors of light and sound, just kind of working on something you're not quite sure on. In between all of these is just like loose chunks of that sort of same kind of like bluish tinted flesh, each part covered with an assortment of human eyes that look in all directions, just kind of drape haphazardly over most of the machines. Up at the top of the room, hanging like a giant grotesque blue tonsil, is your father, stapled to the ceiling with 4 massive spikes and filled with all kinds of tubes that are going in and out, transporting some sort of liquid. Covered in eyes, it writhes and looks at all of you as it tries to speak. No sound comes out, but you feel like every bone in your body begin to uncomfortably vibrate. That's your dad. So
Do we know what he wants, or
at that point, this is where Father's Tool like, oh, I'm sorry, I will translate for Father. As she goes to like, she stands under him, and like a mouth opens up, and a giant cable just hits the ground with a just loud thud. And she's like, okay, and she just picks it up with a strength that her like little frail arm shouldn't have, as she just plugs it into the back of her neck as she just kind of goes limp. Before the cable actually like picking her up like a tendril and just dangling her body, just like lifeless and puppet-like. Welcome back, daughters. And that when it speaks now, it no longer vibrates, but it speaks through the body of Father's Tool.
Hello, I'm enjoying the puppet show.
How are my offspring doing this morning? As he uncomfortably kind of just snakes your sister around to look at you with eyes that you can tell are not giving her any feedback, but just to him.
I'm trying to look away and feel very uncomfortable by him just whipping her around. I always try to just ignore it because he is my father.
Are you winning, daughters? Also, everyone take a drink.
A drink. I already have a drink here.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't feel uncomfortable by it. I'm actually having quite a lot of fun watching her flail around.
How does
Actually,
Emiko feel about
Pirou
this?
happy makes me like kind of trust him more.
Just
I just stare.
Yeah, you know, this isn't like a. You don't see your father too often. He's very hands off in the way that a creature without hands can be hands off.
He actually called us today.
But you know that like if he summons you, something important needs to be done. It's like, yes, offspring, good. This is good to hear that you are doing fine today. I have found something that I need dearly. And I need all of you to gather it for me. For I cannot leave this room, and I have important tasks to be done in my domain. Is that understood?
Yes, Father.
We will do as you say, Father.
Very pleasing. My systems have determined on the surface there is a down vessel. Inside the vessel are the things I need. The fresh bodies I need of what were once humans. I need them so that I can be truly a organic being and no longer just discarded flesh. In order to do that, I will guide you from the surface. Take this part of my body, and just like from one of the monitors just like throws out just like a chunk of like meat and circuitry, and just like right in front of you, just like pink, 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 blink, and it just looks it looks up back at all of you, just kind of blankly staring.
Is that like a piece of flesh with eyes then?
Yes, it is. There's at least 7 eyes of different shapes and sizes and colors, and they're all looking at you.
Emiko will go pick it up.
Yes. This is a device. I gave part of my body like a good father. I give part of my body to all of you to find the humans I need. It will look towards where you are supposed to go. For I, Father, will give you guidance, my loving offspring that I adore. And then like it tries to use Father's tool to give you all a awkward hug.
Father, you have so many eyes. Can I borrow one?
I have given you upwards of 7 eyes. That should be more than plenty for the task that I have assigned you, my offspring, that I would like for you to do so I can become organic and understand what it means to be a living being.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Father kind of talks like this.
Join us soon.
Someday I wish to walk across the surface and reproduce naturally instead of stuffing bits of my slime mold body into shells such as you, my daughters, and maybe one day I will have real daughters made of actual living flesh and blood and not recycled scrap.
But we are real daughters.
Are you saying I'm adopted?
Let me check my database. by traditional definitions, you are my created daughters and not my adopted daughters. But very well, I still love you all the same, because I am your father, and that is what is in the definition of father that I have used in the construction of you all as my daughters.
You won't discard us after we bring you the parts you're seeking, right?
I will not discard you because I'm sure after I become human and become real flesh and blood creature, I will still have need for my daughters in the same way that sewers need me to maintain the sewer facility.
Sounds fair.
Chain of command. Got it.
All right. I can feel your sister is taking significant damage from channeling my immense psionic brain into her body, and I must unplug her before she begins to disintegrate, like the previous iteration of her I used to communicate with my daughters. I will be disengaging her. Goodbye. And just suddenly, just like your sister daughter's tool just launches off of the cable somehow and just thuds onto the ground. And once more, like when the thing tries to speak, you just feel your bones vibrate and then it stops.
I poke her. I poke
okay?
father's tool. Hello? Hello?
She kind of blinks and awakes. She's like, oh, I got to be useful to father once more. Ah, true bliss. To not even be a doll, but to be him in some way, his mouthpiece even.
I feel a little jealous, but I'm glad I can still protect Emiko.
Real quick, what was oh, you go protect Emiko.
I'll extend a hand to help her up.
She does appreciate, like, she's very wobbly after this. She's like, oh, I must go rest, and I'm sure you all have urgent matters to attend to. I could try to lead you to the tunnel, the stairs to the surf, as she like begins to slip. And then she's kind of like, she kind of like leans onto Emiko as best as she can. She's like, sorry, my legs are, I'm drained. Here.
No. You can, maybe we will get Nessie to do that.
Oh.
If we can find her.
Okay. You can, in that case, you can just leave me here and I'll just stay in Father's presence and be nice and safe. Just watch him undulate.
Her a little pet on the hat, or pet on the head.
She seems to enjoy it.
Oh, to be father's tool and watch father undulate all day.
I wish we could all someday. Don't we all just want to sit there and just watch something undulate all day? All right. So also welcome first time chatters, Ghost Shell, VHS, and John Thick.
Oh,
thank you for tuning in to our zombie adventure. So at this point, you all can like walk away, and then you come back. You see, if you shout for Nessie, she will appear, because Nessie is just always there somehow, just out of earshot.
I think it'd be best to use Nessie to kind of get out of the sewer.
She's like,
I'm not very good at swimming.
I kind of look at Pirou, hinting her to please call Nessie, since I don't want to do that.
All right. I take out my trusty clown horn and play the song of Nessie to call her to us.
The dulcet tone.
Yes.
Is it weird that I'm imagining just like the Song of Storms, but entirely played with like clown nose honks?
I feel uncomfortable relying on Nessie, but if that's what we need to do to stay safe until we reach the surface.
All right. Do we all just watch Hal undulate during all of his streams? Not wrong. So, you guys go. Nessie sticks her out. She's like, "Where do you want to go?"
I'm just gonna hold out the piece of father.
Oh, Father gave you a piece of him. Oh, it's staring at me. Well, I bet if we just put it on my head, it will point to where we need to go.
Just put it on her head, like a crown.
So you do that, and then you notice that like once it goes onto Nessie's head, all the eyes actively begin to point in a single unified direction. And somehow Nessie knows where that is. She's like, okay, let's go. As you all just kind of just like cruise out.
Follow the eyes.
Oh, yeah, all the eyes point where you need. And it's weird because like you do see that there's like machinery in there, but as far as you can tell, there's no practical use to any of that. Like it's not something that's functioning. So they're like the robots in here. Whatever's powering them and directing them isn't like coherent. It's just some weirdness involved with just having them meet there, sort of like all of you in some way, but like in more like a different form. So you guys ride on Nessie's back for what feels like maybe like an hour, and then eventually she takes you to a access tunnel. Like there's a set of stairs that just not stairs. There's like a ladder that just goes way up to the surface, and she's like, "This is where you need to go. This will take you up the quickest and most direct route. I wish I could go with you, but I think I'm better suited to swimming, where it is nice and wet, and my motor still works, because my motor does not work when I am not swimming."
You'll always be in my heart, Nessie.
I love you all. Please be safe. I would certainly still be around, but if you are not around, then you would also not be around. And I think that's called sadness.
That's profound.
I never thought I would hear something like that out of Nessie with her flat head, but
it
feels a bit weird.
Probably what you guys are getting. Nessie doesn't really have enough emotional stability to really have sadness, so she's tried her best to describe what sadness is, and sadness is just you guys not being around.
Like poetry.
Yeah.
Can I do a conversation check with Emiko before we head to the surface?
I would say yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, just to reassure ourselves too that we can stay together and be okay.
You all can do that. Like as you all.
There we go.
As you all, I'll say Cecilia,
Yeah.
Pirou can do that too. So you guys are all, imagine like the Metal Gear Solid 3 like giant ladder sequence. It feels like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You guys have enough time to kind of chat and speak. And once more, Emiko and Pirou seem to be sociable, but poor Raiya just cannot catch a break. And she just has a hard time connecting with others.
I can't find a way to express my emotions well.
I just keep going on and sorry.
Are we keeping the piece of father with us?
Oh yeah.
We have to, I think.
You also notice too, like it's very sticky, so like you could just attach it to one of your backs; it'll just stay there. You don't have to actively like hold it in your hand.
Okay.
Awesome.
I attach it to my chest.
Hell yeah, let's go. It just kind of slurps on there, and like it's not wet. You don't know why it's sticking, but it does. So it's you've kind of learned as a doll not to question how things work around here from like a physics like material level.
I tried to communicate to them that I hope we come back together, but I don't think whatever I'm saying is really reaching them. So I stopped trying, really.
To Sundere, it's not like I want you all to come back alive or anything, but babaka.
No, even worse.
You're the Sundari. I'm
It's
the
like, we should probably go to sleep on our bunk beds tonight. Something like that.
Of course, we always do. I'll just keep going on and on and on about how much I love my sisters, and I'm excited to go adventuring, and I just keep talking and being in general a silly nuisance.
Yeah. Also, apparently having the dolls communicate and feel bonds of friendship to be less crazy is good for this game. So as you guys
It doesn't seem to be working too well for me.
It's fine. So something I'm going to do real quick for all the I think I've missed a couple of people. Nep Tech, let me see, Anima Junk 123, Ren Night Parade, and Zadalus. Thank you for the follows and welcome to the workshop. I usually will do these when they're live, but since it's a tabletop session, I kind of wait for these break moments. So here we go. So you all arrive on the surface as you finally, what feels like a fucking age for climbing. You just hear like feel the manhole cover above your heads as you all push it off and see like bright sunlight for the first time in a long time. I'll go ahead and switch to background even. There we go. You guys find yourself on the surface, the ruined foundations of a city left behind. I'll also go ahead for everyone. Hide the characters for now, just to kind of put some more room on there. The city has been sort of overgrown with plant life, strange mutant plant life that never has fully existed on Earth before. The buildings are all in tatters, and the first thing you hear when you're sort of above the surface is just like frenzied chewing noises.
Chewing noises. Sounds gross.
Yeah,
I haven't
Smart like
eaten
a
in so
dog?
long.
it's just like a bunch of just like strange kind of like chew sucking. I don't even know like like that, coming not that far away from where you all are at. If you wish to investigate.
Yeah.
I don't feel really sure we should head there.
It might be dangerous. There might be like, but there might be food.
But we don't need food. We
That's
don't need
true, but I
anything.
could
We only need.
I guess you're right.
Emiko will just turn to both of you and just say protect and start walking towards there.
Oh, there we go. How sweet. So as Emiko leads and kind of heads towards the rapid chewing noises,
I'm gonna point my rifle, staying behind her, but being ready to shoot whatever it is to come.
So you kind of look over, and then what you see kind of like hidden behind a scrap of rubble is a swarm of some sort of like weird purple rat-like creatures. They're about the size of a rat, but their skin is like a warty dark purple, and instead of a head, they just kind of have just like a ring of teeth that just kind of gnaw away at what appears to be a humanoid leg. Not as you get closer to see, you notice that the leg is definitely zombified in nature, and seems to be large chunks of it seem to be kind of hastily repaired with what looks like some sort of like cheap like sealant. And the creatures are just
Is it
nibbling away
just
at
a
it.
leg?
It's just a leg.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I should put names up. So we'll keep going. So here we go.
So is this one of our sisters then?
You haven't seen the leg before.
Do the eyes point towards this leg?
The eyes actually point away from the leg, like in the opposite direction. But you can kind of tell with like your limited knowledge that like this is probably a doll's body part, but like you don't know whose, which is strange because like as far as you know all the dolls. It's just you and your family. Let's see.
Can we start shooting the rats or killing the rats, I guess, to get them away from the leg?
Yeah, give me a action check.
Let's go.
Whoever wants to do it. It would be whoever wants to directly interact with the rats.
I want to shoot them from afar, but try to get a
I'd
few.
have to move in.
Yeah, so you could let Raiya do it if you want to do it from distance.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'll go first.
You pepper the rats with like enough gunfire that they begin to squeak and scatter, leaving you the fresh leg by itself.
And walk up and grab the leg and bring it back to everyone.
So the leg is there, and you get not only do you see the leg now that you've kind of are dealing with the loud chittering mess, you kind of see more scraps of probably what belonged to the leg kind of following a trail. That like once again is leading in the opposite direction of where the eyes are pointing, but there does seem to be something lost its leg fairly recently.
I think. Could I have a conversation check with Pirou?
Probably you could talk to her, but like you wouldn't get a conversation check. Right
Okay, I see. Well, I think we should probably look for the doll who lost this, because she might still be alive. Well, dead, but sane.
Yes, I think so too. And it's a nice little mystery. I'm very curious. Wherever you want to go, I'll go.
Emiko will just say father's task. And just kind of wait for you guys.
I know it's in the opposite direction, but I feel like this was meant, like something that's meant for us to do. I wouldn't leave a sister behind.
That sounds like you, Pyro. When you're not in the mood to torture them.
Oh, that
Or to
fucking
play
giggle.
with them, I should
Lovingly.
say. Play with them is what you like to use.
It's all lovingly.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it makes you happy, I think it's fine.
Oh, all right. So at least Raiya and Pirou are going. Is Emiko going to trudge ahead or follow the rest of her sisters to figure out where they're going?
If they've decided that they want to help, then I will go with them.
All right. So you all kind of look through the discarded bits. You notice a lot of it seems to be more of like the general hip area seems to be missing. So you find just like scattered bones and whatnot. And eventually you just hear just like like someone trying to forcefully walk, even though it's very difficult for them. And you catch up to the source of the pain. There is a doll. Easy to tell that the leg belonged to her because there is a giant gaping hole in like the lower section of her hips. She's got one leg that hits the ground, and then her arms. One arm a broom, the other arm a dustpan, and nothing more. It's being used as like a makeshift set of crutches that are just kind of letting her hobble. You notice that more spots of her skin are kind of missing and filled with that cheap sealant. As she just kind of painfully just tries to trudge ahead, you can tell that she's so focused in her task of just moving forward. She does not see any of you approach. You can also see that, as far as you can tell, there's no weapons on her body. But
Was she
dolls, you
sent
never
by
know.
father to do the same task? I wonder.
Probably
I've never
not.
seen her
Bad.
before. Or I don't think I have. I mean, I don't think, but you know.
I want to run up and scoop her up. Scoop her up so she stops walking.
What?
I'm going to
follow
help
closely
her.
behind.
So Pirou, you can easily scoop her up, like no rules required. But as soon as you do that, she starts flailing and screaming. She's like, "No, you can't take me back, Father! No more, please, no, I
It's
just
me, your sister. I want to help you.
who? Oh
We
God,
found your leg.
he made new combat
There's nothing
models.
else you
didn't he?
can go. Don't be silly. You can't even stay here alone.
He made more of you. It was bad enough to get replaced the first time, but he keeps making new models. Just to taunt me, just to bring me back, I assume.
There's no other place for you to be. You should stick with us.
It was bad enough when he made Erica. Please, I wanted her. I wanted her weapons. I wanted another chance. Please don't take me back, please. I don't want to get recycled. I just want my old life back. I just want to be useful. I'm tired of cleaning and dusting and sweeping. I have no idea what she's
Recycled.
talking about.
It sounds ominous, but weird.
We're not going to a recycling plant. We're going to help Father.
No, please don't take me back to Father. Please don't take me back to Father. I beg of you. I don't have anything to offer.
Oh, silly. We can't go back until we finish our mission.
Does Father know you're out here?
I snuck away in the dead of night. I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't even let little Lisa know what was going on. I didn't want her to try to find me, chase after me. So I ran. I had to. I couldn't bear to live another life in that abandoned mall.
Don't be such a crybaby. You can't even feel pain.
She just kind of looks sad, dejected.
Aw, cheer up. I pinch her cheek. I give her a little pinch.
And like as you pinch her, you feel a little bit of the soft flesh, but also the cheap adhesive, just kind of like crunchy and weird.
Don't worry. If you don't feel useful, you can always help us.
What do you mean help you? Aren't you here to take me back to Father?
No.
We didn't come for you.
I assume Father sent more combat units to retrieve me and take me back for recycling.
Listen,
But I was expecting.
I will listen to Father, but I'm not about to do anything out of his orders, so we're not going to force you to go down.
Wait a minute. Something's strange here. Do you know? Do these names? Do you know Lenore, Madeline, Erica, Toa? Do those make any sense to you? Do you know who they are?
I think she's speaking nonsense. I think she's losing her sanity.
That just means we need to keep a close eye on her.
I
So-
agree.
How's Emiko feeling about this?
I'm staring at her, uncomfortably staring.
She's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What is... Describe father for me. Please.
He's like a big hacky sack, but attached to the ceiling, with a lot of eyes. He's always pulsating. It's kind of neat.
Wait. This is... Your father's different from my father. You're like me, but... You're other dolls.
Of course we're other dolls. What do you mean?
Yeah, the only people I've ever met are dolls and father.
I thought father built more models to retrieve me, but this is some strange twist of fate, some odd happenstance brings you all here.
Father brings us here.
You can tell there's like once she figures out that like you guys aren't talking about the same father, she kind of relaxes a little bit. She's still in Pirou's grip, but she stopped struggling. She's just kind of at
I'll
peace.
just rock her.
Sorry, let me introduce myself. My name's Lisa. They call me Big Lisa because there's also a smaller Lisa that helps me with clinging, but now that I'm free, now that I've escaped, I'm my own Lisa now. I'm just Lisa. I didn't know where I'd go when I escaped. I just wanted to go outside, anywhere that wasn't there, maybe find something. I don't know.
Where is your father?
She kind of just points her broom arm in a general direction. She's like, somewhere over there, maybe about a day's travel.
I think we found your leg. Would you like it back?
Oh yeah, yes please. You try, like, you have the leg there and you're sitting with it and you're like, oh
Yeah.
I don't know surgery.
Yeah, I mean, she can have it back. We can connect it, but she can have it back.
Safekeeping.
Yeah, you just kind of
It's
like
her leg.
you just kind of just like stick the leg up in the socket and it just kind of dangles there, useless. But she's like, oh, my leg, I found it. I found something that's better than that hell.
With that, Emiko is gonna just point at the eyes that father gave us, and just say "task" while staring at her.
Emiko is right. We should focus on the task at hand.
Yeah. Now that we have an extra pair of eyes and ears and, well, not hands, but
One
we
leg.
have other things. Yeah, one leg. That's helpful. That's somewhat helpful.
Yeah. You
Take her along.
guys got a friend, and that's how body parts. You just duct taped it back on. So as you head back on the task, everyone, since you bonded with Lisa, you guys got to do another conversation check.
With Lisa?
Yeah.
All right.
You showed her kindness. and
Oh my
everything.
god.
It's almost amazing how badly you're failing these, Miwa. Like.
That is hilarious.
All right, so Mona, was that 8 new roll? Let's double check.
Yes, it was.
All right, so once again, Pirou and Emiko get a remove of madness, and Raiya does not. I'm so sorry, Miwa. It's just how dice work. Yeah, this is new elf
It's
model.
okay.
I love it.
I mean, it's all in line, so that works good with the story.
It's thematic. Echo, hello. So as you
I
guys,
will get to remove madness points some other way. Conversation is just not for me, I guess.
I guess not. Which is unfortunate because that's the only way to move madness outside of weird specialized body parts. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's good. so the now 4 of you head back to the what is it? You start heading back in the direction you're supposed to go. Once again, the eyes are kind of poking forward where you're supposed to be going. And then like as you kind of just like keep exploring more and more of this ruined city, just like it's been so long since it's been damaged. You guys don't get to go up on the surface too often. Like it's hard to kind of even fathom just like how long it's been like this. It's been like this as far as you're aware. but also it's like your recollection's not totally great. But as you
It's
start,
nice to walk around, but I feel uncomfortable with the rays of the sun on my skin.
yeah, you guys.
That's a little bright.
How's Emiko feel about the sun?
She's very focused on the task, keeping her eyes down.
Cool and mercenary. And meanwhile, Lisa is just like the happiest girl on earth. She's like, I've made friends. Father isn't going to recycle me anymore. Today's a good day. As the four of you start heading, the thing that sticks out the most after wandering for a while is a just big, shiny, metallic chunk of metal, just like embedded in the side of a building. And like when you walk close to it, the eyes on the father device look up briefly at it and then point back in the direction you're supposed to be going, but they kind of like bug out a bit. They just like get wide. They just go like,
I think it might be part of the structure Father was talking about. Maybe.
Indeed. So as you start walking to it more and more, you see other similar instances. You see a giant jet engine just like in a pile of just discarded wood and stone that might have once been a building. You just kind of see just like deep gouges in the earth as fragments of whatever this thing just kind of carved into it like a massive claw. And you keep going and going and going, see more of these parts. You see a massive dome shape, just kind of just like buried in the earth, far away from where you're at. A hole, like, you know, sort of like when a rocket lands poorly in a movie, it just kind of digs like a tunnel like into the earth. There's one of those, but the scope is like this. It's massive. There must be hundreds of meters across, and just like how wide this thing is. And all around it, you do see like the remains of just kind of like these like strange kind of chrome capsules. Some of them are broken open. Some of them are just in pieces. And if you kind of get close and investigate, you see the charred remains of maybe what was once a person.
And we try to find something that we can use in that debris.
You take a look, and even like as you guys investigate the people, like one touch and they just kind of disintegrate into ash, just like barely held together by some mysterious force. But you can tell the eyes are frantic and pointing as hard as they can at the dome, and you feel in your hearts that this is the destination you're looking for.
I think we just have to head towards the dome in this case.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yep. And happily too. I'm glad that it was so quick.
So,
yeah, it's been fairly close.
So like as you also start to move towards the dome too, you're realizing that Lisa is really starting to slow you all down. Like unless even if she's assisted, it's gonna take like part of your movement just to kind of move her from place to place. So you kind of have the feeling that she's like starting to leave you behind. Like she's starting to kind of like drag you guys down.
Can we attempt to reconnect her leg?
It's, as far as I can tell, you guys don't have any like medical tools on you. At least none of the models you have right now. So the only way to kind of fix her would be to take her back to Father.
Well, we can't go back to Father until our mission is done. Is there somewhere safe that we can leave her?
You
Maybe
could.
we can lock her in somewhere.
Give me an action roll just to kind of look around to see if there's a safe spot.
Oh my god. Is there any trait I have that makes me have terrible rolls?
I'm impressed actually. Like it's kind of amazing in a sad way.
At least I scared away the rats, I guess.
You did do that. So Emiko and Raiya, you're just kind of looking around and you're like, I don't know what's going on. But Pirou, when you're kind of like peeking around, you see a nice little capsule that just it's mostly intact, but like the top is popped off. So you see like the dusty powdered remains of what was probably a person. And you think maybe you could just like stick Lisa in there and she can just kind of stay nice and safe.
Yeah, let's use that broom and dustpan of yours and clean out a nice little space in here for you.
She's like, oh yes, I'll stay away due to I'm not useful right now. Maybe if your father's kinder than my father, maybe he can fix me up. Maybe that'd be nice. I'd like to have
You want
hands
us
that can
to take
grip.
you back.
I don't have anywhere else to go, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time in the state before Father brings me back and recycles me for what few good pieces of hardware I still possess on this body. Like, you can tell right now that, like, whatever she's got right now, like, if you try to, like, cannibalize her for parts, it would drag you down, which is, like, how shitty her stuff is. But the fact that she is a doll is a rarity in this world, so it does make her at least a tiny bit precious.
Maybe we want her to join us when we're back home, so maybe we should consider Father taking a look at her.
Mm-hmm. So she does seem happy when you mention that, and then she's just like, I'll stay here in the capsule, nice and safe and by myself. I'm sure you'll come back soon.
Oh, absolutely. And I close it and I give it a little pat.
Oh. All right, so you all approach after that with Lisa tucked away nice and gently. You all can like approach the massive, what's left of a ship, this dome. As far as you can tell, there's no like visible doors or anything on there. I'm gonna say, give me all another action check to attempt to kind of like figure out how to get in or. All right, Pirou, MVP of the team. You kind of notice that it does seem to be sealed to the point, like you find doors on there, but they're like locked. Like clearly whatever's in there doesn't want you to get in there. But you notice that like through the jet engines on here, there's a tunnel that was bored in, like kind of like almost clawed in. So it was not supposed to be a way into this structure, but you found it and you can utilize it.
Nothing can keep me out. I'm gonna crawl in there.
Wait, Pirou,
Scooch.
can I shoot the lock?
Oh, there's not even
Or
like
try.
there's not even like a lock on it. It's
A handle?
No handle. Imagine it's like a spaceship where it's like it's sealed. Like you can tell that there's like lines in there. But like you can tell there's lines where it would open, but whatever's in is not letting you in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing they wouldn't like it if we knocked either. So I'll just scooch on in.
Maybe we should try first.
But
Hmm.
if there's anybody in there that's mean,
They'll be ready. Maybe we should just. Maybe you sneaking in is a good idea.
yes, I'm very sneaky. And I will go in there and report back. Well, I guess we all have to go in, so just follow me.
All right, so it's up to you. Does Emiko also go in? Or are we letting you two letting Pirou kind of sneak in? What's else?
I will follow closely behind.
Oh yeah,
I
let's
will
go.
crouch and be ready with my gun if something jumps at my sisters.
Right. So as you kind of like creep through this kind of bored out tunnel and like it's immediately you're all covered in like soot and like sort of just like strange chemical smell of what you would probably assume is fuel. As you just kind of just like wallow your way through that. Eventually, though, you do burrow your way up into what feels like some sort of like engine room or whatever. It is now long powered down. Everything's broken. You can see various computer monitors scattered throughout, but without attempting an action roll. You don't even know if you can access them. I will say for this, only one of you will be able to do an action roll for this task because it's very
What
sensitive.
exactly?
To see if you can fiddle around with the computers and see if something comes out.
Oh. Does any of us have like bonus for that?
Probably
Let's
not.
see.
It's more like who do you trust to roll a d10 at this point?
I'm more brawn than brains.
I can, if you guys don't mind.
Emiko, yes. I think the world of you. You're so smart.
Aw.
Use your big brain.
Unfortunately, big brain does not work.
Okay, hold up. Wait. I have points for that.
There we go.
I have
There's
points for that.
the first reroll redeemed. That's so much. If you guys have more points, you can keep spending. If not, this 5 is.
Can
Hold
I spend the points and try rolling for her?
Unfortunately, you cannot roll for her, but if you can spend the points to let Mona do. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
Come on!
Oh,
I believe
Hey, there we go.
in my RNG.
Confused.
I will also say, hold on a sec, let me go to a section of the book and do a quick look, because this is actually going to stir some memories within Emiko for doing this. Double check some stuff. Let me go among the alleyways, and then let me go to the. Oh yeah, I can make up my own memories. So Emiko, as you're fiddling through this, you're starting to like remember something of your past, which is like strange and like a part of you that you thought was just kind of gone forever. You see yourself as a child in sort of a ruined portion of the city, where the city was ruined but like not covered in any sort of greenery at all, where the sky was just a stark yellow. The air was like acrid and almost salty even. As you lived your life as like a pickpocket, a scavenger, stealing technology and trying to repair it as best you could. Trying to get something to work in this strange life. But the thing is, in this time, technology was hard to come by, and it made you an easy target. No one girl should have all that wealth on her, and it'd be a shame if one day she kind of walked into an alleyway and was maybe missing a laptop, a small pocket computer. So add to your memories techno scavenger as you gain a new memory from your former life.
And add it.
And then when you kind of come to, you realize that you've turned the computer on and it's working. And you can sort of like you can access some information about this place. A lot of it has been locked and sort of sealed, and you're not like a hacker or anything. You don't know too much, but you can recognize some basic info that anyone who was on this ship could recognize. This was the colony ship Garuda, as part of the last-ditch attempt to save humanity when the various calamities happened. It was launched into space, but it could not fully leave Earth's atmosphere, for the area of space around it was just too full of debris. And lest anyone on the ship was aware, the protocol was to enter stasis until some of the debris cleared, and then the ship would reactivate with the help of its AI Raiya and go back into space to find a suitable planet for humans once more. But as you look through the available information, that's where it ends. You have a feeling that some of these humans never woke up. That once they went into stasis, there was nothing after that.
That's probably what Father is looking for. Their bodies.
Maybe some.
But how are you going to carry them all?
Potentially alive.
Yeah. Popcorn, hello, and also Lunasteria. You have missed. So currently, the three dolls are on a mission to investigate a crashed spaceship from their father, which is a giant, strange robot tonsil. And that should more or less catch you up to where we're at in the story right now, in the simplest way I possibly can. Also, they befriended a clinging robot with a missing leg. There you go. That should get you started.
We left her in a little pod.
Yeah, she's safe-ish.
For now.
She's safe-ish. Yes. So now that you kind of also have like a vague map of where everything is in the ship, including where the stasis pods are. It's much.
What else is there on the map?
Oh, this is supposed to be a full-on like generation ship. So there's like there were living spaces, recreation areas, basically a small encapsulation of all the finer things of Earth put together. You can tell that the people on board were like the few wealthy who could afford to leave. Like this is supposed to be a luxury ride, but this is also something that their grandchildren and great grandchildren were supposed to enjoy. Though it looks like as soon as they entered their stasis pods, they might as well enter their coffins. Most of the ship appears to be damaged, like beyond repair, but the one area that seems to still have some use, some semblance of being together, according to the map, operating at less than 10% capacity, is the stasis room.
The word recreation stirs something in me, but we should figure out how many humans there are.
You could go exploring the ship. You could go to the recreation area. Who knows? Maybe there might be something interesting in there. or you could explore other places if you wish as well, or you could go straight. You could go straight to the stasis pods. It's up to you.
I kind of want to go to their living quarters, try to find some clues to what happened.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that. It's up to you. You can either all go together. You can split the party, which in general, not super recommended. In general, it's a bad idea, but I'm just saying.
No, I love my sisters too much to leave them in any kind of danger.
Do I have a command for the system we're playing? We were playing Nechronica. Let me get you the information for that while you all head to the kind of like the. There we go. Sorry, I don't have a command for that. This is the system we're playing. It's a very good system. I quite like it. Take a look. So. I forgot. Yeah, you can also bet body parts to succeed on rolls. I forgot about that. Thank you, Rakaris.
What does that mean?
Like if you're doing an action that's outside of combat and you really want to succeed, you could bet a body part to get an extra die. But if it fails, that body part breaks.
Ooh.
So that's an option. That is an option. So you guys go to sort of the living quarters of the ship. It's if you roll 1 on the check. Okay.
Oh, so it's less risky.
It's in theory. Well, the thing is, you're still rolling 2 dice, and that's 2 dice you could roll 1, and you can.
If you bet eyes and brain, you break both. Okay.
All right, so that's relevant. I forgot about that info. Thank you.
What if I roll anything else? Like if I roll 2 or 3, I
think you just fail.
Okay.
All right, so you all head to the living quarters, and the living quarters is you broke 3 parts on a 40-10. Jesus Christ! Sorry, my dude. That sounds rough. All right, so you all head to the living quarters, and the living quarters, like you can tell behind the this is definitely another part of the ship that got hit hard by the crash landing, but there's still some niceties here. You can tell, like, you've all lived your lives in the sewers, and the life previous to this is sort of hard to kind of get a grip on. But like you can tell this must have been beyond luxurious. You're seeing like what would have been like swimming pools and just like all kinds of just like high-tech VR video games, and all of the archives of like all of the data on Earth, like every bit of media from like the last 100 years. It was enough to like keep people in a small enclosed space feeling good and comfy. But now there's just it's also the thing is too, it's also empty. Besides the fact that it's just like wrecked and burnt up, there's no sign of people here at all, since all of them must have went to the stasis pods.
I want to look at the media. I want to take a quick little peek.
All right.
At the archives.
I will say, go ahead and give me an action check for this, and if you want to bet on this, you have that option as well. Or if you just roll, if not, you can just roll a d10.
Let's just roll. Let's see.
All right.
If it continues being nice to me.
All right. Oh, actually, it is continuing to be nice to you. So good shit. So you begin looking through the archives, and you start to see things that kind of like fit together, memories of yours that are very, very strange. Like you've always imagined yourself on a stage, but you've never been quite thinking of like what's a stage, what's a crowd, what's comedy even. You see a strange man on a stage in front of a crowd of people, and he's talking about someone being new in town, and you don't know why this resonates with you. It's like some fun chuckle, some stir within you, and then you kind of begin to kind of like fade out, and then you can see yourself on the stage, and you're not just like scared in front of a nightmare hellscape anymore. It's you laughing and performing. It's sort of some sort of like, what's clone? What is it? It's a clown. It's a clown.
Oh, clown?
You've never realized it, but you've realized that you've been a clown this whole time, and it makes you happy. You thought you just had a distinct look, but you're a clown.
I just thought this was a fashion choice.
Yeah.
Now I have a purpose.
So Amber, hello, hello, welcome Raiders, welcome. You come right on time. We are playing Nechronica today. Yeah, Kami, we've tried to ping her several times, but she might be sleeping. Don't worry though, I'll make sure she gets to play Nechronica. If I have to run a third game of Nechronica, so help me God, I'll make sure she gets to play. Meanwhile, here's the rest of the also doing art, very good. And there's all of our wonderful players. So yes, so in your memories, you get to put down the memory of Clown.
Oh, Hal, I just noticed that your collab thing, Ceci's channel. Oh wait, never mind. It's all fine. I misclicked. Oopsie.
That's all good.
Forget about that.
Yeah, it is new model.
We finally get to know the wonder of clowns.
Mm-hmm. The wonder of clowns, indeed. So
I'm just starstruck.
So Raiya, would you also like to poke around the media archives, or would you like to explore maybe? You still want to go to other parts of the ship as well? Maybe take a look at things. So more like the living quarters, I think, because I think you guys said you want to go to the living quarters,
and the living quarters.
I accidentally sent you to the entertainment side. This is fine. You guys can go to the living quarters now.
We just got a bit lost.
Yeah. Imagine a universe where both spaceships and clowns exist. Isn't that fucked up?
The honks resonate in my mind as I just fade back into reality. All I can hear is honks.
You're just walking around and you suddenly realize the Calliope music is a thing. Just like you don't know why you're just going do 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 do. Which is
I finally realized why I always want to juggle things.
Yeah. I will say, while Pirou's having a good time, I will say Emiko and Raiya, this is very unnerving. You don't know why it's unnerving, but this is very strange.
It's Raiya.
Raiya, sorry, Raiya.
Father, how rude of you to forget the name.
It is me.
Just check as you realize.
It's me. It's Halbernacht. Here you go.
Halbernacht.
Halbernacht. I am your GM.
You're our Jim.
All right. See, Raiya. God damn it! All right, Raiya. All right, let's go over here.
Maybe if you add an I, it's gonna make it easier.
I might do that
for you.
I might do that. No. I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna keep it right. Maybe I'll do a Batsu game later if I fuck up more. Anyway, so Raiya, Emiko, and Pirou, you all go to the kind of like quarters where people like used to stay here on this ship. And this is like another thing too. Speaking of like entertainment has been beyond your comprehension up to this point, but like a nice room is also very strange. Like there's like these state-of-the-art futuristic beds. They can seal in on themselves. They are like it's rooms. It's like individual rooms, and you can tell there's some bits of like remnants of the people who were there, like strange holographic picture frames and clothes, even just like all the effects of like people living a different an actual life, not whatever monstrous approximation of life you are all living. So go ahead and Raiya, roll me a check. Roll me an action check. Do you want to bet any parts, or do you want to do a D10?
I'll just do a D10. I'll go through their belongings. Holy no. Okay, I want another one.
I believe in you.
This luck. Let's go.
A 6 is enough. That's all you need.
I'll take that.
A 6 is barely enough, but you got enough. All right, let me go ahead and see.
That's what counts.
So you're looking, like you're kind of like your mind begins to reel, kind of pull back, and you see a different room. It's like a halfway point between this and the luxury of this room and the absolute squalor you live in the basement. And it's not necessarily even like a one-person bedroom. It's a barracks even. It's and you're surrounded by your comrades. They're looking very clear and distinct. You see other soldiers looking nervously, knowing that this might be your final night. You still can't remember exactly why you're here or who you're fighting for, but you know that what's about to happen is a suicide mission. Everyone looks around nervously as they all kind of just solemnly look and pray and hold hands.
What just reminded me of this?
The fact that you're in like a room that's like a room, like a proper human room, not like a dirty meat tube basement that your father put you in. And then suddenly you leave the barracks and you go out for deployments. It's a strange biomechanical monster. Massive and pulsating, undulating even. But you know that if you don't kill it, this might be the end for all the people in this part of the city. This man-made abomination, this Geneva Convention violating nightmare of flesh and bone and steel. And then
I wish I got another chance at killing it.
And then you ready your gun, and then the memory fades. Night, Bri. Night, night. And then you wake, and then you wake up, and then you in your memory side you can write down the last stand.
The last stand in memories. Let me find it.
You've all unlocked more of yourselves, more memories even.
My brain feels like it's expanding.
Brain expand. Also, Dusk, if you have to go to sleep too, feel free to sleep. I understand. Good night. Good night, friend. And so when you're looking around, one of the monitors does suddenly flare to life, and like a strange kind of like digital eye looks back at all of you.
I wave at it.
I get up real close to the TV, to the monitor. Hello, who are you?
Leave my ship. No,
I don't like that tone.
No more of you invaders will take the precious humans I was sworn to protect. Leave now and I might consider sparing you.
There are no more humans.
There are humans.
There is only us.
No, also Emiko, from rest of the computer, you recognize this is the ship's central computer, Raiya. I was tasked with maintaining this ship and protecting the humans on board. More of your kind came and stole stasis pods. Luckily, I was able to slay some of the invaders and incorporate them into my body, and now I must protect the humans on board from you.
We are the closest thing you're gonna find to humans on this board.
Is there anything I can do with the techno scavenger?
You could do an action. You can do an action.
Sure.
You can get action with a bonus die, even, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, don't have.
Oh,
Yeah, well, they both failed.
Nothing you can do. So at that point, she's like, leave, and then it just shuts down, and you hear just like the grinding and moving from elsewhere in the ship.
Probably
Emiko's
not a
gonna
good sign.
say, oh, Emiko's just gonna say task.
Well,
Right.
if that thing killed our sisters, I'm ready to take it down. Don't worry, I got you.
maybe we should race it to the pod and try to retrieve a body for father.
Yeah. Who knows what kinds of defenses this thing will put up?
So do you
We still
all?
have Liz outside.
I'm racing. I'm zooming.
I'm running after her.
Yep.
All right. So you all go to
Following
the
closely.
the last chamber on the ship that's worth exploring, the stasis pods. And as you go there, you see the absolute horror that looks out. Oh, sorry, in front of you all. Let me see. God damn it, Ricardus is doing programming jokes. My one weakness. No. All right. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go to the to a different screen and roll 20 as I'll go ahead and pop this back into view. Because there's gonna be a lot of stuff on here. I'm gonna need to do a lot of explaining.
Oh wow.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's yeah. Please do.
All right, let me do some
Whoa.
aggressive cropping. All right.
Whoa, we're all scattered all around. What's going on here?
This is you all entering the room. You see. See, I'm maximizing the size. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me see.
Are we all on different parts of the map?
This is just in general based on your normal kind of combat procedures. Also, I need to remove Kami right now. So all of you melee people are up front, and all of you non-melee people are kind of like in the back. So let me real quick. I also need to do. Give me a quick sec. Is this what layer is this on? Layer GM layer. This is fine. All right, so I'm doing since we're missing a player, I'm just doing some last minute adjustment. This should be good. Let me explain what you are all seeing. Starting from the bottom and working your way up. So as usual, I'm going to say Emiko and Pirou, as per their nature, they just kind of rush inside. Well, Raiya. Sorry, I'm gonna be hitting that hard just for my own memory's sake. I'm not trying to be mean.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
All right, so Raiya stays behind with her gun ready. And you see an assortment of just kind of like strange horrors. Oh, both of you came right in time for combat. In the back, a giant amalgamation of flesh and machinery looks back with the sort of same colored eye. You have, Emiko especially, you have the gut feeling that this is Arya, who has kind of fused what appears to be humans and scavenged doll parts into her circuitry to kind of become something more. Something probably close to becoming a necromancer in her own right.
Arya?
Arya, yes. An AI that is dangerously close to becoming like your father. The kind of welded into the wall next to her, or kind of like more like gently wrapped by her circuitry, are two pristine chrome pods that she seems to be protecting with all of her life. Up front in the limbo zone are what appears to be recycled dead crew members and stasis pod people who have been repurposed to defend the last two remaining humans alive. One part that really sticks out is a giant nest of just like odds and ends body parts with very loose circuitry, just like a wave of discarded arms, heads, legs. Anything that couldn't be put together as a full person is now just there in a just massive clump. Modern drones that were normally used to maintain parts of the ship have been grafted with flesh and made into just gigantic buzzing fly-like creatures with pointy needle tips. Oh yes, the limbo is like the mid combat zone, and then over here, stretched like a tarp over a metal filigree, is just welded together skin wielding a gigantic knife made of broken parts of the ship. All of them seem to be in sync. All of them seem to have one action in mind: to defend the humans on board with all costs. And with that, we begin combat. Also, I might need to move Mona a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's tuck you. I'm gonna do a quick shuffle, if you don't mind. We're gonna scooch. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure that like Mona's horns are not getting in the way. Be fair, Mona's got a lot of horn. Let me see. Where's Ceci? There we go. All right, we're good. Let me scoot the names over as well. All right, combat begins. Single voice is heard from Revizor. Dibs on the demon. I swear to
I'm ready.
Zet, you are correct. You already know. I think Zet can probably recognize some of the art I use for this. All right. So let us. Also, I can make this a wee bit bigger. All right. So we will.
I'm ready. I'm gonna take those flying guys down. I have my stretchy arms. I'm gonna stretch it towards them. I'm gonna rip those wings right off.
Oh, it means heaven. Oh, that's really cool, Miwa. That's really cool.
So yeah, maybe that will help you not associate it with, maybe.
Raiya. Okay. Let me see.
I want to try shooting that thing.
So it goes ahead and uses a move action. Arya does. Let me see. See how far she can move. She will spend.
Is there a different role for battle action than there is for it's just normal action, right?
It's an attack. Yeah. It's. Oh my god! Can I not? Why can I not select this? A sec. Roll 20 is being dumb. Let me double. Maybe I might have put these on the wrong layer. Oh, I did put these on the wrong layer. I'm a big dumb. All right, let me move these to the token layer. There. Objects and tokens. We'll go ahead and delete Kirana, and then everyone else is in initiative 9. So Arya will move, which will put her down to 8. So we're doing combat correctly this time. So when you move, it activates. Sorry, when you use an action, you do the action and it lowers your points, and then you change that spot on the initiative. So this should be fine for now. All right. So it is now.
If I want to use my skills, is it just a normal for battle checks? They automatically activate.
It's a D10 to do stuff. We'll go ahead and do this. So first off, we're on initiative check 9, and on 9 is when the enemy's going to go first, and then you guys get to go first. So the swarm enemies are very special in that when they activate, they do their signature attack. The action is called reckless attack. All units in the same area except you take 1 damage. So even this will affect the meat thing as well, which it has some points to lose. And so for Pirou and Emiko, choose 1 body part and disable it. Your choice.
I have a bunch of armor.
This attack actually says it cannot be defended against. This is unique to this item. So
I guess leg.
Yep, you can do that. Whatever works for you.
Take a forearm.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, we choose what to attack?
Oh, it's only 1? Oh, so like a foot or something.
Yeah, like a foot. Entrails would be a good choice because entrails do nothing on their own.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll choose that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the whole part. Okay.
So the swarm of hands kind of just like reaches out and begins grabbing at the entrails of Emiko, Pirou, and even the butcher as it just begins indiscriminately yanking parts out.
Can I try shooting at it so it leaves them alone?
You can now. So it is now still initiative turn 9, and the entire party can go in any order you guys wish. So depending on. Oh yeah. You can shoot. You can shoot now. Yes, if you wish to shoot.
So for that, do I do an action?
You would say what your gun is. So you go ahead and use your gun. So like what you're using, like a sniper rifle, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. So you use the sniper rifle.
There's a check to the left of it. That's what I rolled.
No, don't hit that. It's stupid. That part doesn't work. That's not your fault. The sheet's kind of weird. So what you do, you say, I'm using that. How many action points is it?
That is 2.
All right. So what you would do, you would roll the d10 to see if you hit. And are you attacking the swarm or the lady in the back or the other stuff?
So what is grabbing my sisters?
It is the swarm, like the big pile of hands that are like right here.
I'll attack the lady in the back because she's probably controlling it all. And I have a ranged attack, so I can probably reach it with the gun.
Sounds good. So you would roll.
And I have a +1 for that, right?
Yep. So do you roll a d10 +1?
All right, let's go. So I write /d10 +1.
Yep.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and see. Uses her neutral special gun.
Bruh.
Is it?
Oh, it's probably like this.
Yeah, maybe the sheet's being word. You could just roll manually too if need be.
Let me try. Oh, okay. Nice.
Ooh, you do hit. You do hit. So what you will do? So then, what is the damage on the gun?
The damage. The C. Does it? It doesn't say. Sniper, mod, timing, action, cost 2, range 2 to 3.
Let me see. This my bad. So let me see. Range attack 1. So it'll do 1 damage. But it does have regeneration. So what happens is you begin shooting at it. You plink parts of her off as like metal and fragments of flesh begin to blast off, but as soon as you do, it begins to sort of reseal around her. But she does have to spend an action point to do this, so you do actually lower Raiya even farther the initiative track as you begin to waste her actions. And that is a range attack 2, I believe. You can tell that Raiya is definitely going to be very sturdy. So you go ahead and move from 9 to 7 as well. And it
9
is
to 7?
Yep. On the initiative. I'm handling that. Don't worry.
Here. Okay, I see. Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah, poking holes, doing blams, but she's reforming. All right, it is now Emiko and Pirou's go. You guys can go in any order you wish.
Go last if you'd like. Or I can go before you.
Yeah, let's I'll let you.
I'll push forward and I'll open up my mouth towards the swarm of hands that was attacking us. And a meat tube will shoot out and hit it.
Meat tube. So this is your slurper, I imagine?
Yes.
All right, so you go ahead and roll the d10, and you miss. All right, so you go ahead and get pushed back into 7 as well.
Yeah.
Pirou, it is your go.
I'm gonna rush at those hands, and I'm just gonna start chopping with my meat cleaver.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Do I need to roll like an action?
Yep. You can roll like a d10. All right, you hit.
Whoa.
And then, if I remember right, don't you have like spikes or something to increase the damage?
Add +2 for unarmed.
Or melee. Okay, so you can you can spend an action point further than just the 2 you got from the meat cleaver to do 4 damage to the swarm.
Yes.
All right, so you do that, and this you'll move yourself to round 6, but you cleave big chunks out of swarm as you just take your cleaver down and just like slash and thresh through them all as you almost wipe them out entirely. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so you do manage to plow through most of them. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. So we'll go ahead. I'm keeping track of that on my. I have Photoshop up, so I'm just making a fun new layer so I can keep track of all this, which is really handy. So,
one of my skills is a rapid regen. Can I get my intros back with that?
I think the rapid regen just gives you like defense 1, right?
It just says regenerate a basic part that was damaged.
Let me double. That should work actually, but let me just double check real quick. All right, let me see. Rapid regen. Which body part is this and what section?
It's a skill I have actually.
Oh, okay.
Remain dead.
Oh yeah, that totally works actually. Yeah, so you can regenerate your entrails.
What's the fly 1, fly 2?
I'll save it for later.
Let me see. Oh, sorry. Ignore fly 2. It's just there's 1 fly now. There's a Stacy skill. Yeah, it's very good, very good. So yeah, Emiko, okay. Like you feel your entrails kind of just like re-suck back up into your body as they kind of like re-knit themselves.
Once per round. Okay.
That's still pretty good though. I mean.
Yeah, I mean that's still.
All right, so it is.
Question 2, actually, before we continue, is Raiya a legion, and how do we know how many parts that the other people have?
As far as you can tell, Arya, the Fly, and the Butcher are whores, but the bunch of arms are definitely Legion. Do you have special skills for Legions?
Yes, I do. Actually,
I
it's
also
an
have
unarmed
one.
thing. Yeah. If they, let's see here. When you succeed with a range 0 unarmed attack, which I didn't do, but I'm just asking. If the number of parts the target has remaining is no greater than the result of the attack check -5, all the target's parts are instantly broken. So that's interesting.
Oh, that's potentially really spicy. All right. So it is.
Put
It
mine
is.
down
Queen
in
of
the
the-
chats.
Oh, okay. So they cannot hinder you. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. All right. It is now the various creatures go. It could be go ahead and be the fly. What will the fly do? Ooh, I got.
What is that fly?
It's a weird like mutated drone. I know what the fly will do. The fly will spend 2 points and actually move all the way into Eden. You're not as safe as you thought you were. It's coming. It's coming. After that, the butcher will activate, and it is going to try to attack probably Pirou, seeing that Pirou has been doing work. And it's going to swing with its junk cleaver, but misses actually, which is good. Which is
I'm somersaulting away.
yes. And then it'll be Arya's go as she moves further in. It is now officially in limbo with everybody. It is the gang's all here. The gang's all here. I'll go ahead and put her onto initiative 4. So it is now Raiya, and Emiko. It's Raiya and Emiko.
Right, I'm gonna go take a stab with my boot knife. So add +1 to the die roll of the attack check, and I also have the Gun God until the end of the turn. All your attack checks gain +1 to the die roll.
Oh, I think Gun God's only for range though.
Only for range. Oh, okay. So that means though if I do that, that's the die roll. Okay. I'll just go with the. Yeah, I'll go with my boot knife since it's got here.
Sounds good.
Let's go with action.
All right, you hit actually, and
Well,
let's see how much damage does that do. Like, what's the attack on there?
There is no such. Wait, that's 2, I think. Yeah.
All right, so it will go ahead and use its
Wait, actually,
endoskeleton.
+1 to the die roll of that. So, I don't know. No, wait. Cost is 2. There's range, but where's the attack? Let me try to look at the Nechronica boot.
Let me double check for the boot knife.
Oh, there we go. Melee attack 2. Yeah.
All right, so it does 2, and what the hard endoskeleton of the fly will prevent some of
And
that.
it says add +1 to the die roll, so that would be a 9.
All right.
Right.
Yep. So you do hit, and you're able to cleave out its entrails as you can feel the endoskeleton, the exoskeleton is fighting back against your knife, but you do manage to damage part of it. All right. What's the action point cost on that?
2.
2. All right. You're now in realm. You're now in 5, and Emiko,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
you can go now.
All right. I will actually be attacking Arya with my katana.
Nice.
No, you're not.
I don't even have the points. Damn it. Okay. I am not.
All right. What is the action on your katana?
It is 2.
All right. Well, you're in the very crowded 5. Oh, Autumn, it's all good. It's all good. Thanks for stopping by.
What?
We're in the middle of combat funness. Oh, we got a reroll. Go for it.
Oh, it
thank
just
God.
happened.
What happened?
Oh, damn it.
Mona disappeared.
Oh no.
Wait, did I?
You did.
Oh no. What happened?
Let me double
you
check.
know what?
Hey, there she is.
I hit the wrong. I'm using my hotkeys.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So unfortunately,
there we
the 3 also fails. Even with
Yeah.
the reroll, unless anyone else has got a reroll kicking around.
We don't have that many points. How? We're not that rich.
Watch my channel, more nerd. I'm kidding. All right. So it is now the swarms go, and what will happen is the swarm will begin to activate first, just kind of reaching around indiscriminately, pulling at as much as it can. So not only will so I'm not even going to this is the same round. So Pirou and Ari will be taking 1 damage again, so you could might as well.
Oh, someone just got a reroll for.
Oh, we got a reroll. It's fine. All right, let's see your katana.
Is that for me again?
Yeah, let's see. We'll give it to you.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Thank you for the.
Oh,
my
we got another reroll.
No, let's go.
There we go. All right.
1 damage and dismember.
All right, let's see. 1 damage will work. All right. She currently has a part that says immune to dismember effects, but she will use her regeneration to defend herself. So you actually push her back 1 more pot on the initiative as well, giving you guys more time to deal with her later.
Excellent.
Oh, that makes it 2 versus Legions and Horrors, though. Okay, so never mind. So we're fine. All right, the swarms go as usual. So Pirou and Emiko will take 1 damage. She will also, but Arya will take damage. She can't even fully control her creations as they begin to claw away at her body. And the butcher will be taking some as well. The butcher just losing more and more parts. All right, so the swarm will move down by 3. Pirou, it is your go.
So Emiko attacked. How much damage did she do to Arya?
Currently none, just because Arya's in particular is immune to dismember at this point. However, you do have the big damage. You could try to force some through. You could try to hit the big swarm of arms real quick, or you could attack the other thing.
I'm going to attack the swarm again. I'm going to do it with an unarmed this time. I'm going to start. I think my extending arms are actually, my remote attack.
Or unarmed? Is
an unarmed attack, I believe. Yes, and it says
so.
unarmed attack 1 and stagger. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to reach toward him, and I'm going to... I'm just going to start ripping.
Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Oh, I just realized that the remote attack as a cost is... Let me double check something. This probably is as good as I think it is. Real quick, I'm looking in the book.
No!
Uh-oh.
I know.
I hope somebody has some more points.
Oh, okay. So it looks like remote attack costs 3. So you're going to have to take 3 action points as it misses, unfortunately.
No. Wait, I can burn my own sanity to reroll?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can reroll the die for an attack check, but I guess that, I don't know if that's an attack check or not.
That's an attack check. You're good. You're good. You can totally do it.
I'm so smart. Right. Please, RNG, please.
There we go.
Yes!
Actually, good news. As you go through and sweep your massive arms just to kind of like plow through all of them, you scoop up the remaining parts of the swarm and just like throw them against a wall where they impale themselves on just jagged pieces of metal, thus defeating the swarm. 1 enemy is down.
Oh, the thrill of battle. The guts and the blood.
Alright, it is now the flies go. It is going to attempt to attack Raiya with its mandibles.
Should I roll one as well, or?
Nope, it misses. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
And then the butcher is going to continue to try to attack Pirou because she's doing work, and it hits. Ooh, all right.
Oh no!
That is a 9 hit. So that hits your that hits your arms, and this will deal. Let me see. This will do 3 damage to you because it's going to also use its super strength. So do you have? Let me see if you have any defensive skills. If not, you're going to be taking 3 arm damage.
I have maggots that regenerate my arm.
Oh, at the end of the turn of combat, yeah. So you could go like shoulder, forearm, fists to kind of like give yourself some extra stuff. To like the basically those are probably the parts that are like.
Okay, I'll give with those. Put the damage on those.
All right.
Hinders to lower the 9 to something below 6. If not, I don't have any hinders on my arm. Wait, I have arm vice, which is support 2 or hinder 2.
Oh, let's see. I think arm vice is a check though, so I think you have to do it in advance. I will say, looking at maggots, what you might want to do is you might want to replace one of those with maggots because at the end of the, let me see. At the end of a turn of a combat, yeah. If you go maggots and 2 other parts, because the end of the turn the maggots will come back. It's like a regenerating flesh wound.
The maggots themselves. Okay, I get it.
Oh wait,
checks are reactive.
You can do.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. So yeah, you could spend an action point to go ahead and make it hit.
How many action points do I have though?
You currently have 3.
Okay, is that like do they come back at the start of the next my turn? Or?
Once everything is down to 0, everyone will go back to what their action point totals are up top.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna I'll do that then. Where do I there's another action roll?
Oh, actually, so it looks like since that is a check, the arm vice will make it 2 less. So you actually won't get hit then if you spend a point. If you spend the point, you'll be fine. You won't take any damage.
Epic.
All right, that's good. See, this is where it's handy when people know the game in chat right now.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Because the thing rolled a 7, I'll go to a 5, so that should be good. All right. Wait, is 5 a hit in the legs? I thought it was 6. No, that's fine. Oh no, it rolled a. Oh no, it did roll a 9. Sorry, that is legs. Sorry, I'm getting rolls confused. So they'll hit legs. They'll hit legs. You could go bone foot on the legs instead if you want to keep all your arms open. Like if you don't really plan on moving, that should be fine.
Yeah. No, as long as they stay here.
All right.
My arms extend, so.
All right. It is now the butcher's. So that move. Sorry, that was the butcher. So he's gonna be good. So now it's Emiko and Raiya. All right. There we go.
I'll use my monofilament on Arya. No, that's melee attack 1 plus dismember plus chain attack 1. And it costs 2 action points. Let me roll a die.
Oh, you hit? So let me see. So I think so. Let me double check. So since that's chain attack, you get to hit it again.
Right.
Oh, that misses. So I don't think there's anyone in your zone, so you're probably fine. I forget how critical fails work. Should be good. So,
but I hit once.
You do hit once. Yes. So let me see. Monofilament. What's the damage on that? Oh, okay. So it's melee attack 1 has dismember, so this thing will do 2 damage to this thing. And how much more endoskeleton? Oh, it can endoskeleton as well. So I'll take 1 less damage, but you'll go ahead and hit it in the.
It would be 2 because 1 plus dismember, so my 1 becomes a 2, I guess.
Oh, it still has some defensive option, but what you will do is actually you will destroy its wings, so it can no longer move.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I attacked Arya, so.
All right, so Raiya will go down 2. And then there we go. All right, so Emiko's go.
Yeah, I'll be going for the butcher this time with the katana.
All right, there we go.
Just use the action.
Nice.
There we go. It's melee 1 and dismember.
All right, there we go. So that would be 2, and the butcher will take some more damage. Butcher does not have. Oh no, it does have defense. It does have defense. So it'll take a little bit less. The attacker chooses an ally to save. Oh, okay, so one's only affect allies. So since you're far away, so the butcher will lose more and more of its entrails. Ah, there we go.
How many entrails does it have?
3. There's a lot of organs in there. All right, so and then that was 2. All right, so we are now in the clusterfuck that is 3. Also, thank you for that hydrate and drink. All right, so Fly is gonna go first. Fly is going to attempt to stab at Raiya and misses. So we're good. We're good. He's big. All right, so the Fly is effectively done for the rest of the round. The Butcher is going to attack at Emiko because you hit it and it didn't like that. It did get a 7, so let me see if you have any other options.
I have 3 defense, and I can use a foot to hinder it.
Yep. So the if you use the foot to hinder it, you will bump it down to a 6, which means, let me see. I think 6 means you get to choose where it hits. And then the defend 1 will mean it's going to do 1 less damage.
I have defend 3.
Oh, you have defend 3. Oh, what is?
Yeah, I have scales and armor skin.
Oh, let me see. Scales, you can spend 1, and then armor skin. Okay, armor skin's 0, and then scales is 1, so that should work. So that'll deflect all of its stuff, though you will lose an action point from the scales.
That's fine.
All right. Oh, that's not. Sorry, that's. All right, so Butcher is out. Arya's gonna go now. All right, so Arya is going to attack probably Pirou because you got stuff going on with a chainsaw arm. That was there the whole time. Oh, sorry,
okay.
No, sorry, giant scissors. So it's like from her body emerges just like 2 like blades, and. So if since you got that vice that costs 1 point, I would strongly recommend you use that so you do not get hit by this. They'll put you to 1 AP, but you will not take this. This is bad news. It's bad news. We'll say that. So if you want to, if you want to hinder the vice grip,
I will.
all right.
Also, Hal, don't forget to move me down to 2.
Oh, you're right. Oh, sorry. Arya will be at 3. So Arya's done. Raiya's at 2. Is Emiko's good? It's Emiko's turn.
No, I'm at 2.
Oh, you're at 2. Fuck. Sorry. Name's hard. Lots of battle. All right. Raiya's at 3. It is now Raiya's go.
All right, what's left there?
You got the
another goat Arya. Let's see.
All right. So you want to shoot at Arya?
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll shoot at Arya.
Well, you did see last time she did regenerate.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no. She is out of points. She's out of points though. You could get some shots in.
Okay, then I'll go with the shot, and I also have the gun god, which is attack checks gain +1. So and the sniper rifle thing itself is add +1 to the die roll.
So it's a +2.
So +2. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Action.
Oh, you hit.
9.
So you blow off another, like you shoot in the same spot you shot last time, but this time it doesn't seem to have the strength to repair. And as Arya groans, no, must protect humans, must protect. All right, and then Raiya's back at 1. Emiko, you have 2, and then you do know that Arya has nothing to stop you.
Yeah, so we'll be chopping her with the katana.
Burp.
Never mind.
All right, Raiya and Pirou both have 1 AP. If you have any 1 AP actions you can do, that would be worthwhile.
1 AP. Let me see. I could go. I'll have hinder.
5
Or actually, never mind. I have. Okay, so I could use spine. 1 maneuver you use on the next count is reduced by 1. So I can do sniper rifle again because it will reduce the cost by 1, right?
I think
wait,
so.
never mind. Spine is 1 cost, so that will be 2. All right, I'll use hinder.
Let's see. Oh wait. Sorry. Kiwi said that you could actually use a forearm.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I can use. I
Oh,
would use that immediately,
Yeah, you can do
Right.
that. You can do that.
especially since
okay.
I'm
But that's
gonna be down
support.
to 0.
Oh, that would
What
be
does
that would be
Wait, what does it do?
that
What
would
does it
be-
do?
It will. So basically, that will increase. That will increase. If you one of you two spins 1, you can support Emiko to make that attack a 6. So
Well, I
that
already
would,
have
so-
the
so-
forearm, so
yeah.
I can use that right away.
so Cecilia, if you use Piro's 1 action, you can support for that. You cool for that?
All right, I will do that.
I can't support myself. Yeah, that's right.
No,
Oh,
that's all good. All right, so that did not work. But Cecilia, you got an action. If you want to support Emiko. Oh, I can't hear you, by the way, if you're muted or anything. Oh,
Ceci?
Ceci?
Did we lose her?
She's still there. I'm seeing it light up. We cannot hear you right now.
Sorry, that was weird. Sorry, that was weird. I'm here.
We're good.
I'm here. I'm here.
Did you want-
I have a support 2 and a support 3 I could use. Is it better if I use the support 3?
How many action points does it have? You do have 1 action point, right? Oh wait, you have.
The Carnage, I add a madness point, but it's a cost of 0.
You could just. I don't think you need to go that far. You could just use the
forearm.
You could just do
Okay.
the arm vice, which will let her hit, and then you'll do 2 damage to Arya.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that
There we
then.
go. Oh, you can only use cards on yourself too. This is fine.
Oh,
This is fine.
okay. I didn't know that.
So what you will do, you'll continue to with your katana, you'll rip and tear into Arya's. Not only do you remove like the last bit of kind of fluff, you start to begin to damage her action points as you just carve out more and more of this giant beast. And then I think with that, and then if Raiya uses her spines to make her next attack and the next initiative happen, you can get a reduction.
I have no action points.
You're at 1 right now, so you could use the spine
Oh,
for your next
okay.
turn.
All right, I'll use that.
All right, so then we'll go ahead and put everyone back where they're at. Everyone also gain 1 madness point since it is now a new round of combat.
Okay.
All
We
right.
put that, like, anywhere
Where do I
specific?
put it?
Let me see. You put that. So you go to your madness dots and you just click one that's empty right now,
Okay.
which I think is going to make you go a little mad. Is it-
That's the fetters, right?
It's a fetters, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me double check for.
Wait, I'm at 9, but I have the what's it called?
Oh, okay.
Didn't you have something that adds action points?
No, you use spine, which will make your next thing cheaper. Which is
Yeah, no, not that. What was it? Find it. Actually, it's not this.
Let me see. Let me real quick. So we're gonna. You've maxed one of your madness gauges. We're gonna see what happens when you do. You max hateful out. Ooh, what does hateful do?
Oh, that's towards Curana, right?
Yep. Let me see what madness. Oh god. Let me see. Try to.
Oh yeah, I have reflexes, maximum action points +1, and it costs 0. It's part of my head.
Oh, okay. So you should be at 10
Oh,
then. Okay.
I should be at 10, but actually 11 because you didn't add it. Yes,
Yeah.
but
well,
it's fine. It's whatever.
okay. So you and Ari will both be at 10 then. I'm trying to figure like somewhere in the book is where the madness stuff is at. I'm trying to find it. Skills, fetters. Oh, it's fetters.
Oh no, hateful is one of the first. Oh no. Okay. I'll fill something else.
Okay.
I'll fill.
These are all kind of rough. Let me see.
Yeah, I'll go with the dependent, I guess.
All right. If you do dependent, lowers your maximum action points. I would say maybe do. Do attach. So at the beginning and end of combat, the target receives a madness points upon her fetter towards you. So at this point, Pirou has gotten enough to lower some. So so Pirou will get some extra madness later from your crazy pants, but it should be fine. This should be fine. Hateful is fine, just don't miss. No, we're not gonna put that in chance. All right, Arya.
Yeah.
Arya is gonna once again try to claw at Emiko with her big old claws. Does she hit? We'll find out. 1d10. Oh nope, you're fine. You're fine. Actually, I think she has a chance.
Nice.
I think she hits the butcher.
No, that's convenient.
She like, you can tell that Arya doesn't have much control of herself. So she's just trying her best. So it's melee to attack and dismember. Ooh, this is good. This is good. So this takes out the butcher's. So like her big scissors snip, and she just takes off the top half of the butcher. So it does. He does use his armor skin, but there goes his entire brain, his super strength, and his bone. Whap! As it's just like a clean snip as it just goes fly off. I keep forgetting your numpad keys, so you're just Mother's just blushing this whole combat.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, so Raiya, your go.
Okay. I'll go with, I guess, sniper rifle at Arya. She can't regenerate right now, right?
She can now, yes, but
She can. Okay, then
all these guys have pretty good defenses, but every shot actually Arya, if you shoot her, she actually has to spend resources. Everyone else gets free defenses, so you might actually want to just shoot at Arya and try to waste her actions.
Well, okay, sure. I'll go with that. I'll let her, since I have +2 to any shot anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There we go. Ooh, there we go.
That would make it 12.
Yeah. Oh shit. So that's I think that does 2 extra damage because it's like a super crit. So I'm actually she's going to regenerate 1, but you actually damage her neural reflex as well. Oh, it's 3 damage. Oh, there we go. So she'll defend 1. All right, there we go.
Right, 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. You can do this round. I will.
Sounds good. She can spend an arm to do 1 damage. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that as well. All right, let's go ahead and we'll move Raiya down to 7 then. All right, so Arya's just getting more and more beat up. Just getting beat up as hell. All right, so she'll probably be here now. Emiko and Pirou.
Yes. So we have all of our action points back, right?
You do, yes. So you're at full.
Okay. I think I should do an unarmed attack. Maybe. I think I want to do the remote attack again. And I do have spikes too to add damage to that, and then the ultimate predator. So I want to do that. I'm gonna reach towards her and I'm gonna start grabbing. I'm gonna start pulling and ripping and tearing.
You got dance to death, so you gotta reroll that. You gotta reroll that.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right. Oh thank God. Please.
All right, you do hit, so that's 3 points to use remote attack, and then you can spend 1 extra point to do 2 extra damage from the spikes.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do that as you begin damaging. So she will block 1 of it with her regen, but you just like reach in with your big old stretchy hands and just rip off her head, like the like most of it. She's still got like a face and everything. Oh, as her biomechanical limbs go, she is.
I could have killed the butcher.
You're doing great damage. She's hemorrhaging. Let's see, she's hemorrhaging action points right now. So then that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It is now Emiko's go.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll be going at the butcher this time with the katana again. I'll use my own.
You can use like
forearm.
There we go. That works.
Yeah.
You hit it so hard that Raiya vanished. Indeed. All right, so you can do that. That will hit. So you'll do 2 damage to the butcher. It's going to defend 1, but unfortunately for you, you like rip off its armored skin, just like flay it. It is now nothing but big knife. All right. Speaking of which, it's Butcher's go, and then Butcher, with only a big knife left, is not a fan of having its skin removed, so it's going to attempt to. It's been doing armor skin for a while. Let's see, and it misses, so you're all good. Butcher's struggling. The fly. Well,
Butcher's having a bad day.
Butcher's having a bad day. Is there once per round? I'm not seeing a restriction in the monster thing, so that might have been my bad. That's fine. Oh, okay. All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. So currently, the fly got a headshot on Miwa, and it's going to do 2 damage. We'll wait till she gets back to resolve this. Oh, and then Raiya's coming up next. All right, so we're gonna have to wait for Miwa to get back anyway.
Okay.
All damage, rapids, and checks are once per round. Okay. Oh, that's why regeneration says you can use the skill any number of times per turn. Okay. This is more me fucking up. Okay. That's good to know. We'll just say maybe we'll just say arbors. It's fine. All right, so this is all good. So everybody, how's it going in chat? Hopefully all you Necronica people aren't judging me too harshly now. I did.
Wait, so if certain things are used up, like weapons aren't used up, right? Like I can still keep using my katana.
No. Basically, it's where's the reward challenge option to doubles the damage dealt by all enemies? Maybe next time. Actions they're saying it's any effect that powers off a damage, rapid, or in check. Those are once per round. So autos and actions are reusable. Okay. That's good to know. I missed that a little bit as well. Thank you, Kiwi.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
That makes sense. This is the part I'm a little shaky on, just because this is still pretty new to this. I'm glad at the very least we're getting the moving initiatives much better now. That was the part I wanted to do good. Let me see. Let's see.
So, like I took unfazed, so I could technically just keep using that. If I get damaged for that turn.
Let me see. Unfazed.
And then I'd get I'd feel the damage afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, yeah. Since it's auto. Until the end of a turn. So someone could just like blow off your arm and you're like, I'm fine. Just keep swinging at it. And then at the very end of the round it just kind of falls off. You are not causing cringe-induced spine deformations due to getting AP wrong. This is good. I will accept that. I'm glad that I will no longer deform all of your spines. No one will become shrimp on my watch. This is all good. Actually, if Miwa's gonna be gone real quick, I'm gonna use the. That's fine. We're fine. Let's see. I feel bad because so much relies on what's going on with Miwa right now.
I'm back.
There we go.
I came to save my sisters. I came to save the day.
All right, Miwa.
All right, what have I missed?
You got stabbed in the head.
Okay, well, in that case, I have. Wait. All right, I have clockwork. When you learn the skill. Oh wait, I didn't learn that skill. Oh man, 1 second.
No, clockwork gives you the extra parts. So what's happening here is.
I have something for regeneration, don't know.
That's only for melee or ranged attacks.
Did you for my roll? Did you take in account my defend 1 plus negate dismember? Because my torso does have defend 1.
Okay, so let me double check. Oh, you got steel bones. So you can spin you can spin the point to go ahead and take 1 less damage to your head.
Yeah, I will totally do that.
All right, you'll do that. And
does it negate it or no?
You do. Let me see. Until the end of turn. Let me see. You generate a single damage body part that can perform a melee or range attack maneuver. So you could get stabbed in the jaw and then trusted companion to regenerate it automatically.
I'll do that.
All right, so you took that stab to the jaw pretty well,
okay.
Actually.
Yeah, so this one costs 0, and I got 1 action point down.
All right, yeah. Yeah. Long-term campaign can get wild. I'd imagine. Yeah. We're still fighting. Yeah. This is things have gotten bananas. Okay, so we are on round. The fly actually should be, I think.
How are my sisters though? I'm worried about them. Are they okay?
Doing all right, actually. All things considered, not doing bad. It is round 6.
Oh, for them, did they get any madness, or are they like?
Oh yeah, sorry. Everyone does get a madness if you don't have a madness point already.
Oh no! I meant while I was gone. Was there more?
No, there should be more madness.
Okay.
Fell in love with Nechronica after House for session. Fuck yeah, this is what I want. I want to. Even if I'm doing it wrong-ish, I want to bring Nechronica to more people.
Hey, we're having fun. That's what matters.
Very fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, so I think the butcher is going to take one last feeble stab at Emiko.
You can try.
I rolled an 8, so that's pretty good. Depends on how much you guys want to try to hinder it with points, because Pirou does have that arm vice with hinder 2, which will make it a 6. So it'll still.
I can do support.
I still have 3 defend though, so I can just.
Okay. Yes.
I can do support for Pirou.
Well, yeah. Well, I think this is actually if you do your 3 if you do your 2 defend, that should be enough.
The 2 defend. Okay.
Yeah, so let me double check. Emiko.
Just mark me down to 5 on the action board for it.
Sounds
Zombies
good.
don't need internal organs anyway, Kiwi.
That's on damage. So that's your once per round. This is good. Just a flesh wound. Don't support the enemy attack. All right, and then Ra is going to try to scissor Pirou. Got an 8. So it's going to hit. You could spin one to hinder it down to a 6, but it will still. Oh, actually, I think your legs are blown off. So if she hits a 6, she's going to get to decide what body part to hinder. To affect. Let me see. Let's see what options everyone's got. Yeah, your leg is shot, so there's not much you can do there. If the 8 hit, that's going to be a torso. You could hinder 1, which will be for. Let me see.
And I can help hinder for her.
I believe you guys can both hinder, as far as I can tell. I don't know if hinders stack, but I believe so. If you. Okay, so what happens if you use the arm vice? If you spin 1 point, Pirou, you can make that a 6, which lets you choose where it goes. You can dogpile hinders. There we go.
Wait, who is he attacking? I thought he was attacking Emiko.
Arya's attacking you.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
So yeah, if you both spend a point, you can make it miss. You can both make it miss.
Yeah,
so
I'll spend a point.
Yeah.
That seems a good use of time. All right, so we'll put you guys there. All right. So I think I forgot to move the butcher down. All right, Raiya's go.
All right.
I'm starting to realize how good hinder is. It seems really useful.
So, can I hurt Arya with my rifle? Or are they regenerating again?
She still has regeneration. Yes.
All right. I'll go with. Let's see where I am. I'll use my boot knife. So it does add 1 to the die roll. It costs 2, and if it succeeds, it will do 2 melee attacks.
just everybody.
Oh man.
No, that straight misses.
That was.
All right, the fly is going to stab you again.
No.
It gets a 6, so it gets a. You could hinder it 1. You could hinder it 1 to make it miss.
I will hinder it with.
All right.
Yeah, with my foot, right?
There we go. Yeah. You just stick your foot out, and you're just like, no, just kick it.
Yeah.
The scene of comment of everyone just kind of just like flailing their arms, like, no, don't hit me, no. All right. The butcher is going to stab at Emiko again with its last hurrah. Nope. And then it is Emiko and Pirou's go.
Do you want to go first?
Nah, I'll let you take it.
Okay. Then I will go for the butcher once more, hopefully taking him completely out.
You do hit, and with that, the butcher is no more.
Excellent.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that is Emiko's attack, and then now it is Pirou.
How much health does Arya have remaining?
Quite a bit. You guys have kind of spread your attacks out a little bit.
Yeah, can my extending arms extend over to the fly?
Depends on the range on those.
I don't know. Range is self.
So basically that is you can only attack in your area. The unarmed attack 1 plus hinders first. It's mostly for it's for stagger. It's mostly for disabling.
Okay.
You still got your big honking cleaver. I think have you used your spikes yet this round?
I can't tell. I think that was last round. I think.
Yeah. So you could
but
you could just go for the cleaver shot and try to spike it to see if you can do a fuckload of damage.
Oh, spike it over the fly.
She did do the big one. Yeah. In order to reach the fly, you would have to move, which would be using a lot of your actions.
Well, never mind then. I'll just go. I'll go for Arya. Again with I guess my meat cleaver. I'll start chopping away. Start stabbing. Just a little stabby stab.
All right. Let's see.
That's right. I need to.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
All right. It is. The butcher is no more.
Wait. Do I? Oh, I can only reroll like once, I guess.
Oh no, yeah, I forgot you still have a reroll. Fuck, reroll. Hey, there we go. So she will regenerate, but you do manage to sever a body part of her automatic reconnection, so she is no longer immune to dismember effects.
I can only use it once per round. Oh shoot.
It's once per round. Oh, never mind.
Okay, never mind. We missed. I missed.
Can I go again?
It's all good. All right. So, at that point, Arya is going to use her special action. Let me see. Oh, she doesn't have enough AP just yet. Ooh, how tragic. So what she's going to do, seeing Necromancer's way to give the dolls a challenge. We're working on it. She's going to go for the scissors again. She doesn't have enough to do her. I'm also big stupid and realized the whole time she has a support action, so she's going to use the robot arm on herself and attempt to scissor on Pirou. So this would be effectively a +2 to hit.
Please, no.
Got an 8. All right, so I believe the arm vice is a check, so I don't think it can be used anymore. And I don't believe the foot, so I think that 8's going through unless you guys have bonus sources of hinder. Because currently your Pirou's feet are busted up, and yep, it's snipping time. All right, so this is a 8 to the torso. Pirou, roll me a d10.
Oh no.
Please, I just want to be a funny little clown.
You are not dismembered. Congratulations. However, you are taking 2 torso damage.
Okay.
Goodbye, entrails.
Yeah, by my entrails. My entrails and my spine. I'm keeping my auto separate in case she cuts me up.
Oh yeah, you actually do. You have auto separate. You don't even have to worry about that. All right, so Arya is out for the round. So it is everybody on 2. The fly is going to attempt to stab Raiya. That's all the fly knows. The fly only knows stab Raiya. Never mind. Fly fails. All right, so Raiya is at 3. Oh no, Raiya was at 3, I think. So Raiya, your go.
Please, I'm going for the monofilament attack at the fly because that's the only thing left, right?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go. Action.
Hey, there we go.
So that's a 10 and a 3.
Let's see. All right, so the first one. Let me see. Is monofilament? Is that a dismember?
Yep.
All right, so you managed to cut out the. Does the fly actually hit itself when it misses that bad?
That's like a critical miss or
Oh,
whatever.
okay. So okay, actually, with that, you break a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff goes down. Like the fly is basically just on the ground, just flopping around. It only has mandibles. All right. So it is Emiko and Pirou's go on round 2.
Good night, fly.
Oh, it is dismember. Actually, that would actually take out the fly entirely with the dismember stuff. So go ahead. Oh, go ahead. It is ceased. You shred it. You shred it to pieces.
Nice.
All right, Emiko and Pirou. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I'll just use the katana. Go right for her. Nope.
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 No.
All right.
Why? And I had such good luck at the beginning. Okay. I don't know what all I can use. I guess it's just me and my cleaver, right?
But isn't the fly dead? Then why?
That's pretty good. You might as well. You and your cleaver's pretty legit.
Yeah. I'm just I'm gonna start slicing and dicing. This is Hell's Kitchen, and I'm the little chef.
Wait, slicing and dicing who?
Hell yeah, let's
Arya,
go.
right?
Yeah.
That's all I can reach.
Oh yeah, you did. You did hit it. You did hit with remote attack. So next turn she's going to be very crippled. Ooh. Oh, okay. So you managed to slice at her, removing her immovable. She can now. Oh, she is actually immune to stagger effects, but no longer. So next turn, your grippy arms will do extra shit. All right. So let's go ahead and put everyone back where they should be. Raiya will be up top. It'll be Pirou and Emiko. The fly is no more, and then Arya, who has taken massive attack point damage, is at 6. Come by, Arya. She's trying her best. All right, so Raiya goes first.
And we take madness?
Oh, everyone does take a point of madness, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Another one? Oh no.
It's another round of combat. That's why fighting's rough on everybody.
Can I use my
cookie?
Which gauge are you gonna fill up, Miwa? You got options. You could just do.
I use tough love on myself.
Oh, you know what? I've been forgetting to use my treasure.
Never mind. Oh yeah, what does the treasure do? Where is the treasure?
Treasure I think is at the end of combat.
Oh, at the end of combat. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see my treasure. Maybe I forgot to put it on.
I think it's like somewhere in like it's your cute clothes. It's your cute clothes. It's in your head. It's your ribbon.
Oh yeah.
All right, there we go. It's all fine. So, all right. So Raiya, what madness gauge you maxing out?
Protective, I guess.
All right, there we go. Protective. What does that do?
Don't we have conversation checks right now as well?
No. If you're a different area, you may not use maneuvers that have an effect other than movement. All right, so you're gonna have so what? That means you're gonna have to start spinning your actions to move in closer to Emiko.
Wait, again. What does it do?
It's protective says during combat, if you're in a different area from the target of your fetter, you may not use maneuvers other than movement to move closer to them.
Okay.
So let me see. So go ahead and let's see. What's your movement? I think it's in your bone. You have a movement 1 for 3, so you'll have to do that just to get closer.
Just now?
Yep. So you move to Elysium as you realize you can't not be by Emiko's side at this point. It's too hard to be so far away from her.
Okay, sounds fair.
It is now Pirou and Emiko's go.
We are powerful in numbers. Oh gosh, now I can use my extendo arms again.
You can, yeah, you can.
All right, we're doing it. I'm grabbing her, giving her the biggest squeezy hug where I squish her to bits.
Ooh, big ol' hug.
Please.
It succeeds. So do you also want to use your spikes, I'd imagine?
Yeah.
All right, we'll move you down there. So she tries to regenerate your way from her powerful hug. You manage to crack her surgical arm, and unfortunately for her, the parts of her body that are maintaining her regeneration. All right, Emiko, do you have what it takes? Her regeneration's down.
Please.
Can I hit her with the good old katana?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey, and she has no longer any protection. So you remove her forced restart that I didn't get a chance to use.
And hold up, if I support myself to hit that up to a 10, how does that affect it?
Don't worry about it.
No? Okay.
So with the flick of your katana blade, she just goes no.
Oh shit.
And falls into disarray.
She did.
She is dead. All right. A 10 decapitation. Well, she also had 2 health left and did 2 damage. So I mean, not much you can do about that.
Fair enough.
All right. So with this, I'll go ahead and hide the map because we're outside of combat. Also, Pirou gets 1 additional madness point because at this point Raiya is getting real uncomfortably close.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Let's see here. We'll put it on devoted.
And since combat is over, I can take one out.
Yes, yeah. Everyone can take one out since you all have your treasures intact.
Wait, so I gain 1 and lose 1?
Yeah. So you're net 0, and then Emiko and Raiya are net 1. They get 1 madness removed.
Oh wait, so I can remove 1?
Yeah, you can remove 1.
Yeah, I'm removing the protective, so
Cool,
you don't.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's parts to do with like getting body parts back and scavenging. But since this is ostensibly a one shot, I wouldn't mind doing this again. But probably if we do this again, I'll do all this stuff off stream because this is a lot of just like pointless math. So what we're going to do is we will go ahead and enter sort of the last part of the session. So with Arya dead and the last remains of the ship finally kind of collapsed, 2 shiny chrome capsules are now yours. The last unaffected humans aboard the ship that you can take back to your master.
Well, I guess we should take both. No harm in bringing 2. More the merrier.
Yeah. They're ours now.
Well, I want to take a peek at them. I want to look.
All right, so if you want to take a peek, you will have to like open them, which I think at this point only Emiko knows how to open since she's got like the tech stuff going on. But Emiko want to open the capsule?
A lot of stasis.
I don't think she's too. She just wants to bring them back to father. So she will shake her head at Pirou.
And I love Emiko. She's my base, so it's okay.
No,
I'm
peek.
fine. I'm good.
No
I don't
peek.
have to look anymore.
No peek.
No peeky.
All right, so what you do? You guys take the capsules back. Ooh. Oh, you could use memory fragments. Yes, for this instance, I would say the only memory fragment that makes sense would be Emiko's. So you drag the 2 capsules back, and then you can also take Arya back as well if you wish, as kind of like a trophy.
What about Lisa?
Yeah, we'll leave. If we take Arya, we have to leave Lisa.
Not necessarily. If you guys each kind of get a capsule, and then like so when you pop out, like when you come out and you double check, Lisa's totally safe. She's fine.
Well, if she can walk on her own, then I can drag Arya with my big old arms and give her a squeeze.
Yeah,
Take her
yeah.
along.
Sounds good. No me. Everyone loves Nessie. I was surprised how much everyone loved Nessie, but I guess it's hard not to.
Nessie's a good girl.
So through gentle application of stretchy arms, you're able to lower both of the capsules into the sewer tunnels and set them down gently, safely. Nessie is there waiting for you. She didn't move the whole time. She's like, "Hi,
Oh my
everybody.
God, puppy.
I knew you would come back. Those look heavy. You should put those on my back, and I can carry them."
You're such a good girl, Nessie.
We found her purpose.
And you found
Her
you found a new friend. Hi, new friend. I'm Nessie. And like Lisa tries to hug Nessie with her like broom and dustpan arms, and not really. And she can hug. It's very awkward, but you can tell she is extremely happy right now that she's got a family that cares about her.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. I'm gonna cry.
Yep. So you managed to take all of this back to your father, and then right in the same room as well is father's tool ready to be plugged in and to speak for everybody. So it connects in there. And there's a lot of intricacies to the system I would like to get better at, but I love this system so much. I want to get better at it. I want to learn how to do like hinders and stuff. I fucked up a lot of stuff for Arya. I'm not going to show you guys a sheet yet, so you won't bully me. But don't worry about it. So you all show up to the room, and the pulsating, was it like the undulating tonsil of your father wriggles in anticipation as you bring the capsules to it, and then as father's tool plugs in, it goes. Ah, yes, my offspring, you have brought me many gifts today. Oh, Mona, thank you for giving Kiwi a sub. Kiwi was a big help. Shout out to Kiwi. I see you have brought me not just a capsule, but also 2 gifts of dolls that can be used. Hello, doll that I was not created by me. What is your name? I'm Lisa. Oh, hello, Lisa. I see you are a doll as well, but you are not created by me. However, I can do things with you. I have plans. Thank you so much, my offspring, for bringing so many interesting parts to me.
Anything for you, Pops.
And then wait, Lisa's like parts, and then like the tendril that's connecting the father's tool wraps both her and Ari and sucks them both up inside of your father.
No.
Where you just hear strange gurgling noise as Lisa's scream kind of turns into silence.
Well,
I am so
guess
proud of
that's how
my
it
many
goes.
daughters for bringing many dolls that I can recycle to make further children of my specifications that were not created wrong by a rival necromancer that we should look into destroying in the future. But for now, I will enjoy stealing his doll and incorporating it into my body. Thank you. I will now deploy the head pats as is tradition for fathers to give their offspring. As father's tool kind of snakes back out, covered in like weird slurry slime, from what probably was Lisa and Arya, and gives all of you wet head pats.
well, if it's for head pats, it was worth it.
Yes.
I agree.
Sometimes sacrifices just have to be made.
Yeah. Oh, but I see, of course, besides recycling the 2 dolls, I also see there are 2 capsules. Let me open them. I am so excited. And just like from the flesh comes 2 just like buzzsaws that just kind of part open and just begin cutting into the capsules. And then like as they cut into it, you see a old man sort of like with like a sort of like regal look to him. You can almost kind of feel instinctually that this might have been the captain of the ship. He comes to, he's like, no, and then like, and then gets, the father's tool reaches down, grabs him, and sucks him back up into your father. The other one is cut open as well, and there's similarly a kind of like regal elderly lady who is then once again, as she screams, as she is furthermore incorporated into your father with the wet gurgling noises and then suddenly silence. Ah, yes, I feel myself becoming more of a fully organic biological being, and soon I will be able to reproduce like a normal creature, instead of repurposing the dead through specialized colonies of slime molds to create false approximations of life. However, despite being false approximations of life, I love all of my offspring very much. And Emiko, Raiya, and Pirou, you have done a good job for your father today. And someday when I am a real living being, I will make sure to see if I could also incorporate humans into your body so you can become full living beings as well.
Aw,
Hooray.
that's the best
I
present.
cannot wait for this day, Dad.
Yes. Well,
Father.
it seems once more your fellow offspring, father's tool, is beginning to hemorrhage from the inside, so I must disconnect her and no longer speak with you all, my children. But before I go, I want to say, as a father unit, I am very proud of all of you. Goodbye! And just once again, just kind of disconnects her with like a sick thump once more.
That
I'll
warms
go
my
help
little
her up
zombie
again.
heart.
Yes. And you
I'm just happy we're all back alive and we can spend some more time together.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm beat.
Yeah.
And with all that, you guys can return to your quarters and spend the rest of the evening knowing that you did good and you made your father closer to an organic living being and not some giant necrotic flesh tumor that has taken over a sewage treatment plant.
We're back to sleeping in our bunk bed just as we should have.
Living the dream.
All right. And with that, I think I will go ahead and bring this to a close, sorry. So there's like some other maintenance stuff we could do for like what parts got damaged and regenerate that. Well, we can do that. We can do that later. Thank you all for coming so much, especially the members of the Nechronica Discord. Without their hard work, this would not be possible. And also for helping us bumble our way through the system. Hopefully, we made you at least semi-proud instead of what was it? It was like there's your spines deforming from the pressure of how much I was butchering combat. But yeah.
It was very
Yeah.
fun.
Lots of fun. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, thank you a whole lot.
Thank you for having us.
I had a lot of fun. I'm glad to get to play with all you because all these cool VTubers, all those cool VTubers. Is there gonna be more in the future? I promised Commissar Azura that I would play Nechronica with her at least once. So if need be, I will run Nechronica again at some point. I also do want
Being
to.
in the workshop as a big.
Yeah.
What's the word? Thank you for letting us be in the workshop.
Yeah, well, of course. You're all welcome back anytime. I'm tempted at some point to maybe do sequel one shots to this, especially because now there's like something that for people who might not know, Big Lisa, the one you rescued, was actually a doll from the first session. This
Really?
is all these are canonical with each other in the same world. So
But there wasn't one named Lisa. There's
Big Lisa and Little
Was
Lisa.
there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Little Lisa's not gonna have Big Lisa no more.
Yeah. So there might be
She's
some
just regular Lisa.
Yeah, now there's gonna be some repercussions, and who knows? Maybe we'll get to the point where we have doll-on-doll combat as two rival parties fight for dominance. That might be fun.
There are two fathers, I guess. So.
Yeah. There's only room for one dad in this town, except for all the other dads. I'm gonna keep inventing as I make more parties.
Our dad is better than your dad. Our dad can.
That's it. It's my turn on the zombie machine.
The system might not be built for that, but I kind of want to try it anyway. We'll find out.
That's the spirit.
All right. So what we will do before I find a raid target once more, everybody introduce. Go ahead and feel free to shill yourselves to let them know if you got anything cool coming up. And I think I'm good. I think I found someone I want to raid. This is this. But go ahead. We'll start with Mona. Mona, go ahead and.
Yeah. Outside of my normal, roguelike kind of stuff, this week I am doing on Tuesday an Ocarina of Time randomizer test because we are eventually going to be doing a crowd control Ocarina of Time randomizer from start to finish and go from there. Otherwise, yeah, just normal roguelikes for me.
Sounds good. All right, Miwa, what you got going on?
Hey guys, sir. Thank you for showing up. I'm gonna be organizing a Mahjong tournament in August sometime. So it is free to participate for everyone, not just VTubers, and you don't have to be in voice chat. But I will be posting more details soon. And I'm planning to play the new Nekopara. What was it? Voice, I think it's called, tomorrow or the day after, as well as I have made a new outfit and hairdo for Miwa, which I will be revealing also in the upcoming day or two. So yeah.
ELHMK1, thank you for the raid. I feel really guilty because we're actually wrapping up the session, but thanks for coming. Thanks for bringing your wonderful chat. And also, Eldridge Jerry, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. Yeah, we just got done wrapping up Nechronica, so if you wish to watch us play that, the VODs will be on YouTube at some point, right into a raid. Are we just like chaining? Yeah, we're just chaining raids. But yeah, check out everyone check out these wonderful VTubers. Oh, Mundo, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. These are always super fun. All right, Cecilia, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Cecilia. Like I said, I'm an artist. I do art streams. Tomorrow is a arcade GK, the 1 hour draw streams because it's it's Mono Monday, so we're doing that, and then heading over to either like a SciTube like watch along or in my Discord for Hells, the OVA, which is quite interesting. As I like to talk about it more when we're actually watching it. But yeah, so just check out my art.
Very good, very good. And then for myself, next week on Saturday, I'm going to have a collab with Congo. We're going to talk about GMing, which is going to be a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to do my first watch along later on that Saturday night. We're going to be watching the Spirit Science Human History movie, which is a batshit insane new edge movie. And not only that, I'm going to pause at different times and talk about different ideas you can steal from it to incorporate into your campaigns. Because there's weird shit that's worth stealing. Spirit science is a gift.
Spirit science.
It's so bananas. I can't.
So bananas.
I can't wait to inflict the gift of madness upon all of you and show you how to use it for productive things. Because let's be real, conspiracy bullshit is an untapped well of campaign ideas, and I want to share all of that madness with everyone. And I think, to wrap this up, I believe the person I want to raid, I'm going to think Leaflet's probably a good fit. We're going to give Leaflet a raid. She is currently playing Stardew Valley with her mother, which is going to be fun. So everyone, we're going to raid her. You think it's a conspiracy? It's something. It's definitely something. I don't know what I would describe it as. It's definitely a thing. So we're going to raid Leaflet. Thank you guys for Necron. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you. All right, here's the raid message if you have a sub. If not, here's a free raid message. And
that's cool.
yeah, I want more people to learn about Nechronica. So like I said, I'm probably going to do more of it in the future. At some point I'm going to be super on top of the system, but I still want to do this very, very, very much. This emote's not cursed. It's beautiful. It's my shining, beautiful face. Don't worry about it. It's not cursed.
I love it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, everyone. Let's go ahead and ollie out for a night. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you.
All right. Raid is successful.
Fire mages kind of scoff at wind mages because they all scoff at wind mages because wind mages.
I fucked up my copy paste.
Oh, there's two leaflets? What's going on here?
G-Rat Raid.
It's her mother.
This is my mom,
Ah.
sorry, and we're playing Stardew together.
Or is it her